is it you pray for?
Greetings, salutations, and welcome to the 37th episode of Abyssal Musings. My name is Samuel the Infamous, and with me are my wonderful co-hosts, Lawrence Knight.
What's up?
And Know Me Without You.
Hi.
What's up?
And coming into the guest seat tonight, we have Ryan from Legion Talk.
Straggler, who's
And-
been gabbing like a schoolgirl from
800 other channels.
I know. I have them all listed if you would like to. Legion Talk, Legion Water, Legion Teaches History.
Yeah. So he's got to start pushing those because he gets a lot more views on Legion Talk than anything else.
I know. Well, yeah.
Well, that's like your main channel now. I know you've said that Legion Games 2076 was your main channel, but honestly, you do more stuff on Legion Talk. And
I know because I love reviewing movies and television. It's what I always wanted to do. It's just Legion Games went in a different direction, so steer into the skid.
Fair enough.
Maybe.
Well, Lawrence has a jam-packed show for us tonight, including it's quiz night, folks. So buckle up.
Oh God.
No, it'll be fun.
I know, I'll fuck around.
and all that. And we also, I imagine, we'll hear some travel stories from Naomi. She's back with us.
Who's Naomi?
Naomi,
Yeah.
sorry.
I don't know who this Naomi
I've known
of.
several people in my life whose names were Naomi, but have gone by Naomi. It's a little, it is what it is. Anyway, from Naomi, who's back with us. Sorry about that. And Ryan's just here for the ride. So get the Vaseline.
The fuck?
What the generic petroleum jelly do? I got a big jar of that.
I got coconut oil.
Yeah, it'll probably burn less.
No. I think coconut oil.
I got a
is
bite.
for-
Never mind.
No, then Vaseline.
It's more natural.
See, when I think Vaseline, I think Vicks Vapor Rub.
Mm.
That's not. That's Vic.
That's Vic.
That's Vic.
I'm aware that they're different things, but that Vaseline's what came out of my mouth, and in my head I had Vicks Vapor Rub, and I'm just
Wait a
like,
minute.
gosh, that would burn.
You had Vaseline coming out of your mouth. What were you doing?
Chugging it
Were
apparently.
you that type of kid growing up? Like, this is
Yes.
good.
He
So you
was
ate Play-Doh
always
as
that
well?
type of kid.
Nah,
Okay.
That was more of a thing if it had legs.
both ends were greased up. Naomi.
Oh.
So those of you in the chat who are disgusted by this, I apologize, but only sort of, because I'm not really that sorry
Means that he's
For
done
the-
it before.
for the talk. Yeah. Speaking of which, we should say hello to them before we get too much further. See, Kohai, I'm not even going to acknowledge the first thing in there, so we're just going to move right past that. How you doing? Oh, and I got a new thing from her today, actually, that if Shadow shows up, we're definitely showing. It's awesome.
We can fit that right on in, whether he shows up or not.
Yeah, well, I could, but it's funnier if he sees it first. Beak, good to see you.
Eek.
Haven't seen you in chat for a while. I know you're there, but yeah, Beak doesn't talk too much, but big supporter. Joker's voice, good to see you, buddy. Glad you have your whiskey ready.
Shut.
Dude, shut up.
I mean, I'm down for shots.
It's
I'm
like, I
always
get
down for
that.
shots.
Man,
I'll give you a shot right now. Yeah.
Soldier Spirit plays that thing so often that I can't get it out of my head.
Hey, you want to hear
I
something
know
funny?
he does. I have to be there.
You know what's funny is I dreamt that JV had his own brand of spiced rum that he was selling at a bar in Vegas.
That could be a possibility.
Yeah.
Bottom bunk boy.
Oh,
Well, tonight he's our power bottom.
I am.
Because he pushes back. I am so sorry, mother. Don't watch this one. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. I'm in a mood. It's been a long week, and I'm kind of letting off some steam a little bit. So my apologies, everybody.
Hey, I'm with you on that one, Samuel. Let's take it because it's been a week.
Yeah.
Really?
So-
You're gonna just with
I mean, I was driving yesterday, and then while driving on my way to get an iced coffee, I got a blowout on my tire. That was pretty scary.
I bet.
Yeah, I was just driving casually at 4:30 in the morning. He's like, okay, I know Starbucks is gonna be open by the time I get there.
the
And-
fuck. Starbucks is open at 4:30 in the morning.
I know they're there already brewing the coffee for the people who have to be at work by 6, so they're open at 5. So casually driving, and then hear a big pop, and then I was like, oh, I don't know what the heck that was. I must have hit something, and then suddenly I started fishtailing. It's like, no, my car is busted. So I pulled off to a gas station. It's like, oh, that explains a lot.
How far down the road did you get before you pulled over?
Not that far. Maybe it took within a minute or two
Okay.
to like realize that. Yeah, didn't do any damage to my rims or on my rim, so I'm good. Yeah.
Good. I one time I snapped a serpentine belt in a Saturn,
Oof.
and in the middle of a thunderstorm in the middle of nowhere, and I just kept going and kept going and kept going because I was like, well, I can either be stuck in the middle of nowhere or I can try and get to the next town. And I fell short about 10 miles. And by the time I did get a tow into town, and then they took a look at it, they came out and they told me, yeah, your engine's a paperweight.
Oof.
The whole thing seized up because after the serpentine belt went, the fan went, the water pump stopped pumping, and the pistons
There's
just
Shadow.
fused. Oh, is he here?
Wait.
Yeah, he's there.
Hold on. Wait, before you say anything, I want you guys to focus in on the story on what he just said. He just said that his engine was a paperweight, correct?
Yes.
Why did it go out? He said his serpentine belt went out. Serpentine as in serpent, as in the rattlesnake that I keep telling you guys that he keeps wrapping in his
God damn it,
engine.
Larry. I know you know what a serpentine belt is.
Yeah, it's made out of that rattlesnake that you
No.
killed. I told you guys that's what he does.
Let it go.
That is
He's
Larry.
a
Yes,
snake
clone.
taxidermist.
How
Larry, that is the worst joke in the fucking history
That's
of the
not
world.
a joke. It's not a joke.
It
This
is
guy-
now because
He
you compared a
kidnaps
serpentine
snakes
belt
and
to a
uses them
serpent
to
snake.
run his. He kidnaps snakes and uses them to run his engine.
Never happened.
Samuel, I know that I said if you wanted an extra panelist, but no, after Larry, I can't do it.
Well, Shadow, you need to learn what a serpentine belt is because if you bust one, you fucked.
Yep.
Oh God, of
If
course
you
the
get
kid.
bit by one, you're.
Oh, welcome, BS Clone. Appreciate you being here.
But, hey,
Sorry
Shadow,
about
I'm glad
the
you're
shit
here.
show you're walking into.
I'm glad that you're here because apparently, and I have no idea what it is, but Samuel was just saying that he has a present for you. He didn't
I
say
do.
what it was.
I do, in fact, and I'm so glad that you're here.
Shut up, clown.
I mean, I would love it if Joker Voice joined us. I haven't seen or talked to him in a while. I'd love to see him.
You know what?
chat with
Actually,
us.
I don't.
Well,
I actually,
it would have
I
been
don't mind
nice if he would have been on Friday Night's Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I know.
Wasn't he on? Oh, I wasn't on.
You have an excuse though. You were getting ready for another show, and you had some other stuff going on. The
I have.
clown, on the other hand, no telling what he was doing.
He was on the panel.
He was working on his. He was working on that spice rum. I drink.
Let's move past this. I got to show this thing to Shadow before he has to go to bed like a bitch.
Wow.
All right, kid. And you can thank Kohai for this. She sent this to me today. The new and improved $20 is $20.
$20 is $20, big boy.
Oh my god.
Welcome.
Cap cut app, here I come.
Wow.
That's what I use for my editing on my videos.
Yeah, makes
Oh,
sense.
Shadow, you better be thanking God that music is heavily copyrighted on YouTube. No telling what would have been added to that.
oh man, it's I looked at that. She sent that MP4 to me in my email this morning, and I opened it up, and I forgot to hit the sound and all that stuff. And so I was just like looking at it. I was like, okay, so it's just a new picture, but it's got like these translucent dollars and stuff. And then I noticed the little mute button at the bottom. I was like, oh. So I hit play, and I almost peed, woman, laughing. So thanks for that.
That means she did her job.
Funnier right there. Almost paid a little.
Shadow.exe or stopped working.
Look, at least he's got the fucking binary right. I'll just give him that.
Yeah.
The fucking source. Good job, Kohai. We love you.
That was great, Kohai. I love that.
That was welcome, and like I said the other night, she is my very favorite memer.
She's a memer all to herself.
Nearly, yeah. She puts out a lot of work. So,
She does. Absolutely, she does.
So, oh, that reminds me. Did I show you this? I had this other thing. I forgot if I showed it to you or not, Ryan. That is not even the right fucking menu. So give me a second.
No, I don't think you did. But...
You know that thing that you were saying earlier about?
I'm sure that.
Oh fuck! I don't even have them. I don't even have them uploaded. Never mind. I'll get them uploaded for tomorrow.
Why does Nomi look afraid? It's about me, but she's like,
can I not be interested in the conversation? What's going on?
I don't know. Are you interested in the conversation?
I am. I'm listening intently.
Because you're like sheltering half your face. You're like, oh my god.
I can't be comfortable. That's how I am generally. When I'm listening to people, I cover my mouth.
Oh no, you look real comfy in that fucking sweater.
Because I am comfy in this sweater.
looks like a man sweater.
It's not a man sweater.
That sweater does look quite big on you, though.
It's my sister's sweater.
Your sister.
Oh.
Moving on. After Nomi's done losing her shit, but we're gonna go ahead and put her right up front for that. So, because this is always a show.
She snorted.
That was me. I'm laughing at Nomi.
Yeah, this is my sister.
I just thought maybe it was like a really tall person, like somebody taller than you.
No,
that's my disclaimer. I did not. Ooh.
No, like I said, I'm house sitting for my sister, and some reason she likes to keep her house at like 60 degrees. And I don't know.
Is this your older sister or the younger one?
The younger one. I only have one sister, which is my younger one.
She has a house?
Yes.
Shit, what's her number? Motherfuckers moving in. I'm kidding.
She actually might be recently single, so.
Hey.
Oh, there you go, Ryan.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
Oh my god, that's great.
Just throwing it out there.
This is the stream.
Actually,
you made it happen. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't originally invited.
Yeah, real quick before we move too much further on.
Yes.
Joker Voice has put a link into the chat. Now this is to his merch store. He's got some new merch up that he is shilling. If you are interested in the merch, I believe the proceeds or the majority of the proceeds go to his charity of choice.
Yes.
Which I forget what that's called actually. So either JB, Ryan, do you remember?
Yeah, no, it actually goes to it's I think the shirt is Keep Talking is the first one he did, but yes, it's for the National Stuttering Foundation is what he, so of course JV I will push this, until that sounds terrible. I will promote this until the moon and back because JV obviously yes, the Stuttering Foundation of America. He's a stutterer himself. We love JV. So yes, all proceeds go to that. Please go there. Mixtees.com and yes, it is the shirt says beaches, but it's a self-promoted logo.
Oh right. This is the Keep Talking Bitches. Or is it
no. It was the bitches one. But no, so it has his logo, which was done by JT Gunn. That one right there. It has it on the pocket. And then,
Nice.
of course, on the back, it has Harley Quinn, and it's great. So,
Yep.
And
So
I'm calling it in the future. You're gonna see Joker's Wild Whiskey.
fuck yeah,
I'll take that.
yeah. I would promote that absolutely.
Mhm.
So no, JV is a great friend of all of ours, and he does so much stuff for the Stuttering Foundation of America, because he is a gentleman who does stutter, and we love him to death. But his stutter is something that we don't hold against him. We love hearing all the knowledge that he has, and all the subscribers and the people in the chat love talking to him. So it's great.
Mhm.
So yeah, absolutely. Stuttering Foundation of America.
Yep. And so I will be copying and pasting that link into the description at some point during the show, so that you will be able to find it there after the show as well. And most likely I'll put it into the description for tomorrow's show as well. So yeah, if you like snazzy t-shirt and you want to support a cause that's near and dear to Joker's heart, go ahead and hit that link and check it out.
Yes, please do. Please do. It's for a phenomenal cause.
Mhm.
Sorry about the snorting, guys. I meant to
Put the cocaine away, Larry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jesus Christ. Well,
that reminds
of course,
Hold
we
on,
already
before
got
we
the
move
the
forward.
black guy
Right,
cocaine meme
right.
going on.
Before we move on, I found yet another video of these people partying, and this bear comes out of nowhere and starts eating their food. Everybody scatters. They're just looking, and the music is playing. The bear just literally walks. It's like a buffet. The bear literally walks down the line, sampling all the food until he found what he liked, and then just ate it all.
Sounds like me on a regular day.
I don't know what it is with these bears, but
I don't know. Are you gonna share it, or are we gonna talk about it?
I didn't grab the video because I guess I'll grab it.
Larry, are you new to this?
No, he's not. It just wasn't part of the
It wasn't part
official
of the-
program tonight. So
Larry has a schedule because he's old and fragile.
Whatever.
He's
Anyway,
like, you don't
by-
get. We're
by
gonna talk
popular
about
demand-
Matlock tonight, okay? Murder She Wrote.
Ryan,
Ryan.
you do know that Larry can just like boot you out of here at any time, right?
I don't give a shit.
I'm
Boot me
just
out.
saying.
Anyway, by popular demand, someone asked me to let you guys know about my little run-in. So I went to pick up something from a friend earlier today, got out the car, walk over, and come face to face with a couple of skinheads. So I'm just looking at them, and they're looking at me, and I'm like, man, okay, I can take the one on the right. The one on the left would have been a problem. He was Ryan sized, and he was dressed for battle, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I can probably kick him in the nuts and run, because I'm just sitting there, I'm in instant fight or flight, and I'm looking around, and I'm looking for something to grab, and I was like, like I said, I can knock out that one, but the other one it's gonna take a couple of shots. But thankfully, they just kind of looked at me and just went on about their way. And I just told my friend, I said, why didn't you tell me I was going to run into these people? She's all, what are you talking about? Oh, there's, only black people live in this complex. And I was like, have you seen the other side of this complex that you live in?
What do you
And
mean
she was
these
like,
people?
no. Yeah, you people. But anyway, that's just my little story. There wasn't much to it, but I'm very thankful that that didn't go the way it could have, especially since I was wearing flip-flops, and I was like, I can't do much with these.
And
Yeah,
thus
you'd have to kick those off, because otherwise it'd be a detriment when you're running.
Thus concludes Grandpa Larry's story time.
It was a good story, but I'm glad that you're safe. That's
I am
we're
too.
most excited about that you're okay.
Now,
Yeah.
on to oh, were you gonna say something?
Well, I was, because like two of our members on the panel here are veterans, and both of you are probably very, very aware that you can usually size up whether or not somebody's going to be a problem, like whether or not they've had any like real training or anything like that, by the way they stand, the way they carry themselves, the way they move, that kind of thing. So yeah, no, when Larry says that one dude was going to be a problem, I absolutely believe him.
No,
Yeah.
I do too.
His arms. I mean, he was big and he was slow, but he had those long, Ryan, those long lanky arms where somebody could just tag you. You can't tell, exactly if they throw a punch. It's like almost like he can wrap around a corner. And I was just like, that's going to be the problem because I won't be able to get in close to get this guy because of the way he's shaped.
That's actually funny, Shadow. That's actually a good joke.
No, I didn't.
What? Look at that kid! Yeah,
That's
picking
a
up. I love
good
it.
joke, kid.
That's
I got
actually
something.
true, and I didn't.
I got something for when Shadow makes good jokes too.
Aw, precious.
Oh, I don't like it as much.
Nobody does, but
It's Shadow's face. Let's be real.
All right. So let me get us into this. Just so you guys know, so today is quiz day. We do have 2 quizzes for you guys. We have a jam-packed show. Considering the nature of this show, not that it makes any difference because hell, we do what we want. But just for the
good night, Shadow.
Flakes, here we go. Disclaimer. Warning. Tonight's episode of Abyssal Musings is rated, I need to learn how to spell, rated infamous by the staff. Although any topics and or videos displayed in tonight's episode is public and easy to find, those with snowflakes leanings may find a few of these topics shocking. Tonight's topics will be discussed purely for entertainment purposes and are not meant to be hurtful to anyone. After all, we are not savages. We are a knight, a nometron, and a cosmic being with tentacles who strive to provide late night entertainment to the public at large. We hope you enjoyed our content tonight, bitches.
I love that.
that last, I do appreciate that. Tonight's content will be rated. I really need to learn how to spell.
Well, it's true. It's true. Unfortunately, in this case, it's true.
I need to learn how to spell.
And I got a bachelor's degree in English, so that makes it even worse.
It does.
We're not here to judge, Larry.
I'll judge him.
Ryan is, yeah.
No. I love Larry.
Larry's one of my best friends in the world. I will absolutely judge the shit out of him.
Yeah, I about to say, the 3 of you are quickly becoming some of my favorite people on this planet. Y'all better stop it.
Well, thank you, and also, kind of gay.
Not gay.
I'll be gay if I want to. Okay.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women, sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
I am not gay.
Queen Lala says hello.
Hey, Queen, good to see you. Glad to see you. Welcome to the show. It's quiz night, so Queen usually gets into these too. So
Oh yeah,
it'll be good.
Here
We've
we
got
go.
Kohai here. We've got Queen here. We've got Boa.
And thanks to Kohai, I had to change the dang format. Now I have to give a month in advance to try to hopefully she forgets stuff so that when I focus the
That's not going to happen, dude. She's like half our age. That's not going to happen. Her memory's fine.
Wait,
It's mine you got to worry about.
like she's half your guys' age?
Yeah.
Jesus. So
she's 100.
I'm not going to
No.
give specific numbers or anything, but yeah, she's
100
fairly
direct.
younger than we are. She's older than Shadow though.
shit. Making me feel old.
So
No,
she's 100 then.
She's pretty close to Amira's age actually, but
Oh, okay. Still in
sí,
her
sí.
20s.
Sí, señor. Oh, that's what I
Oh.
figured.
I don't know if you two have ever played this before. I don't think you have. But the way I do this quiz is multiple choice. You guys feel free to participate. Everybody in the chat.
It's only awkward if you make it awkward.
Exactly, boy.
I'm about to say I haven't pulled my penis out yet, so
Please don't.
don't do that.
Yeah, please don't.
I'm not gonna do that.
All right, let's do this. Chat, you are welcome to participate. It's 25 questions, 25 minutes, which means some we might get quick, some we may not get quick, but you pretty much have a minute per. You guys
All
ready?
right. Let's do it.
All right, I'll read the question. The now former SAC portfolio manager forced a male underling to perform oral sodomy, experience a flow of urination into the mouth, have makeup applied to his face, have oral sex, and take female hormones, among other things. Was his name Andrew Tong, Thomas Ito, Hector Wolf, or Ping Zhang?
So we're just going for like the hard hitting ones right off the bat then.
Hector
Yeah.
Wolf.
I put it at random. This was at
Hector
random.
Wolf. Hector Wolf.
I'll
do you
go
guys
with
say?
Ryan. I have no idea.
Tomasito.
What does the chat say?
Well,
Tinkerbell and Hunter Biden. Okay, the chat's no help.
Okay, so oh my gosh. Okay, so Ryan, you and
Hector Wolf.
So you guys say Hector Wolf?
yeah, I'll go with Ryan on this. I don't know.
All right, sorry, Nomi, you got outvoted.
Okay, it's fine.
Wrong. Ping
Oh,
Zhang.
we were both wrong.
What caused the German U-boat U-1206 to get sunk? A malfunctioning toilet caused a flood in the bathroom, causing the boat to rise to the surface. A fight broke out between a few German sailors. They hit the command panel, causing the boat to rise. A German sailor fell asleep and hit a lever that caused the boat to rise. While performing maintenance, a forgetful mechanic raised the boat to check on his work.
I want to go with the German sailor that fell asleep.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Sure.
Anybody in the chat? No. Going once. Going twice. German
Guys,
sailor
this is
fell asleep. Let's get
Random
it.
question.
It was the toilet.
Oh.
Jesus.
In a book written by a prison camp survivor, this dictator would periodically throw prisoners into a bed bug-ridden bed where the bugs were allowed to feed on them for hours. Was it Mao, Mussolini, Stalin, or Hitler?
Mao.
Now,
It was him or Mussolini. I'm going to go with Mao.
Mao?
Mhm.
Stalin.
Dang.
You know that, I mean, that trash. Stalin was a dick.
yeah.
This person is responsible for the murders of 4,000 people, including about 200 judges, 1,000 police officers, journalists, and government officials. Al Capone, El Chapo, Pablo Escobar, or John Gotti.
Escobar.
El Chapo.
I was gonna say El Chapo
Okay.
because
Go ahead.
Mexicans.
Well, Pablo Escobar is a Mexican as well.
Yes, I know, but El Chapo is bigger.
Somebody said Bill Clinton. Bo
I think-
says Bill Clinton.
I mean,
Actually,
Maybe Hillary Clinton.
that wouldn't.
it's not that far off, I think, but
It's not that far off. Allegedly. Queen Lala saying Chapo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hillary.
Beak says Chapo. Queen Lala says Chapo. See, here's the thing. It's like Pablo. Yeah, he did some shit, but he was and he was very famous for it. But Chapo, like, he had a long career.
I would just like to say for the record, Larry, your quizzes are rigged because you give us a minute per question, but you have to go
That's
to the
not-
chat.
That's not me doing that though. I try to give it more time, but that's the limit. But El
Uh-huh.
Chapo is the choice. No, Pablo.
But freaking told you guys.
Well done, Nomi.
Back-
Well done.
back-
I know my Mexican history. Never doubt a Mexican,
Back in-
okay?
Back in
I won't do
2006.
it again.
Back in 2006, a drink was moved, resulting in a slap fight between musician Axl Rose and who? Politician Eric Garcetti, actor James Woods, Metallica singer James Hetfield, or clothing designer Tommy Hilfiger.
I'm going with the closing designer because that's super gay.
I don't know. That sounds like something that might have
going with
happened with Hetfield.
Yeah,
Well,
Hetfield. I was going with Hetfield as well.
Hetfield,
Yeah.
Tommy Hilfiger.
Oh.
Yeah, I was
Good
right.
job, Kohai.
Although Hetfield,
I know my gays know me.
Although Hetfield
Well,
and
it
Axl
is-
Rose, they actually did get into a fight. They actually did get into an argument.
Well,
different
it sounds like you're very prideful of that, Ryan. Good thing we're in the month of June.
You're fucking right,
Okay.
I am, woman.
Why did the promoted Disco Sucks night result in the Detroit Tigers beating the Chicago White Sox by default years ago? The advertisement was misprinted. The night was actually in support of disco, causing angry drunk fans to riot. Drunk fans brought vinyl records and threw them at the players until the game was called for safety reasons. Drunk fans rushed and destroyed the field after a planned explosion of disco records occurred. Or diehard disco fans attacked Steve Dahl, the promoter of the event.
The advertisement was misprinted.
Yeah.
That seems like the most likely thing. Yeah. We've got Drunk Fan from Kohai. Joker's Voice says rushing and destroying the field. Yeah, Kohai's going with the same thing. I don't know. I think that the advertisement is probably the case, but yeah, it seems the most likely scenario.
Yeah, everybody's pretty much saying A after that.
Yep.
Nope.
Wow. Everybody in chat, nearly everybody in chat had that right.
How did Greek philosopher whatever starts with a C? How did he die? Foot got caught by the rope of a runaway carriage, killed after being suspected of sleeping with a man's wife. It was later found to be the man's brother. Slipped and hit his head while watching two drunk guys fight. He died of laughter after getting his donkey drunk and watching it eat figs.
I'm gonna go with died of laughter.
Yeah, died of laughter.
I'm gonna go with foot caught in the rope of a runaway carriage. I'm outvoted.
The kid's not even here. Why are you ragging on him?
He can't even defend himself.
Okay, here we go. Correct.
Oh, cool.
I was
did
wrong.
die of laughter.
What happened on Wall Street a few months after the 1987 crash? A broker was poisoned by a hitman hired by his ex-wife. A broker was arrested on several counts of insider trading. A group of brokers were caught having relations in a bathroom stall by security. Or hundreds of brokers were arrested for buying and selling cocaine for stocks and information.
Wolf of Wall Street. It's the last one. Hundreds of brokers.
Yeah,
Yep,
I'm going
hundreds of
Wolf of Wall
brokers,
Street,
yeah.
the last one.
Yep.
JB, I just like how JB says cocaine.
True or
Cocaine.
false? True or false?
I do cocaine.
True or false? A pizza delivery guy spoke about a man who had a wife that was so strict that he had to sneak into his bushes just to order and pay for his pizza.
True.
Yeah,
That's beyond true.
True.
Women be fucking crazy.
What happened during a battle between the Medians and the Lydians back in 1585 BC that still has historians talking today? The Lydians won a very hard battle that killed the majority of their soldiers. Messed that
Greetings,
up.
Dempsey.
A
What kind of
third,
quiz
night?
a third bigger army appeared and wiped them both out. The Medians dominated the Lydians surprisingly easy. A solar eclipse scared the hell out of them all, causing everyone to run from the battlefield.
Solar eclipse.
Solar eclipse.
Let's go for solar eclipse.
I don't remember the names of the people,
Oh.
but I do remember hearing an eclipse causing an end to a battle.
The Rolling Stones took to hiring the Hells Angels biker gang for security after Mick Jagger was punched in the mouth by a fan. There were incidences after they were hired, but what caused the following mayhem that forced the Stones to escape a concert by helicopter? Shots rang out from the crowd. A Hells Angel member stabbed and killed a fan that hopped on stage with a gun. Security got overrun by alcohol-powered topless women. Rowdy fans started throwing bottles at the band and security.
Oh, it's topless women.
No, it's rowdy fans started throwing bottles.
Really?
I was gonna go with the Hell's Angel member killing a fan,
I'll
but
go
the
with rowdy bottles. Yeah.
but the security, the topless women thing is a high possibility.
We got
Lala says Hell's Angel.
and I think Joker's Voice is in agreement.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go with the stabbing.
The stabbing?
Yeah.
That's 3.
I'll go with
All
stabbing.
right, let's see if that's correct. It is.
Ah!
Good job, guys. I was wrong.
Without warning, this incident exposed over 600,000 people in the surrounding area to 40 tons of a toxic chemical. After suffering from coughing, eye irritation, burns, breathlessness, and vomiting, thousands of people and thousands of animals died within hours. Survivors suffered long-term physical and psychological damage. To this day, the exact number of those who suffered from this incident is unknown. The Chernobyl meltdown, the Abyssal disaster, the Jilin chemical plant explosion, or the Bhopal disaster.
It wasn't Chernobyl.
No, yeah.
It wasn't Chernobyl. I don't know the other 3 though.
I've never heard of the other 3, but if I had to guess, I would say it's probably the one that
The
says
Jilin?
chemical plant explosion in its
Yeah,
name.
that's what I was
yeah.
thinking. Chemical.
Kohai says the Bhopal. Dempsey says Chermy Boy.
Yeah.
Boy. I saw Thai documentary.
I'm going with chemical plant.
Yeah, I think Bo's saying the Bhopal disaster. He said he saw the documentary. That's
Okay.
And
I know it's not Chernobyl because I'm
Kohai's saying it too.
Yeah.
okay. So
All right,
Bhopal.
Bobble.
Bhopal and Bo is saying it. Boom. Correct.
good job,
What
Bo. Kohai.
What
Nice
happened?
job.
What happened in 1919 era Boston? A local waste. God, learn to speak spell. A local waste disposal building had a massive leak, flooding waste into the streets. A repeat of the Boston Tea Party, this time against the state government. A 2.3 million gallon tank exploded, causing a 40-foot high wave of molasses to flood the city. The first open concert occurred. So did the first concert riot.
That's a lot of molasses. I don't know if I believe that.
I'm going with local waste.
A repeat of the Boston Tea Party, but the government.
Okay, I've got
Kohai says molasses.
Nomi says flood, but
Bo,
blood.
yeah.
I
Bo agrees with him. Or with her. Queen Lala agrees with her.
All right, let's
the-
go with the chat. Let's go with the chat.
So which one?
Go with the chat. Molasses.
Yep.
Right. Correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
Welcome,
how did
Optimus.
How did the women of Indonesian tribe? How did the women of an Indonesian tribe honor their recently dead and satisfy their ancestors? It's still, that's not even supposed to be there. It's still practiced in some areas of Indonesia today. They refrain from bathing and cover themselves in ash for a week. Still practiced. The women no longer take 10 lashes to bleed for their recently dead and ancestors. Women cut off and burned a fingertip for each dead family member. It is still practiced by some today. The women made food for 24 hours without sleeping. It's still practiced.
Ashes.
Yeah, I would go with ashes. I think I've heard something
Yeah,
about a
ashes.
tribe. I don't know if it was Indonesian, but I think I heard something about that.
Ashes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they cut off the fingers.
Jesus. Jinx, Samuel.
Najeko Carbonhead, I'll just say that, failed to kill Franz Ferdinand by blowing up the wrong car after forgetting about the 10-second timer on the bomb. But how did he get caught? The river he jumped in turned out to be 4 inches deep. He failed with the arsenic pill and the river. The arsenic pill he took was too old to work. He ran away and turned on a corner into a wall, knocking himself out.
I don't actually remember, but I think it was the arsenal pill was defective.
Yeah, I think it was the pill too, being too old to work.
Yep. Yeah. I think it's arsenic.
That's final. Okay. Wrong. It was the pill and the river.
that what an unlucky son of a bitch, right?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, he was an assassin, but
during the post office's infancy, why did Postmaster General Burleson make changes to his policies and procedures? A grenade was delivered 53 miles to a local criminal who accidentally killed himself with it. Burleson realized that too many types of mail were being delivered for free. A couple found a loophole that forced the post office to deliver their daughter 73 miles as parcel, or shipments of extremely large items set back delivery times by days.
Shipment by extremely large items.
yeah, probably. I don't think it was unusual to even ship yourself by post, so the daughter thing doesn't throw me at all. So yeah, I'll go with large parcels too.
Kohai says loophole. Bo says daughter. Joker says daughter.
I'm going with, I was thinking daughter.
Yeah, okay. Daughter it is. And it is correct.
Good job, folks.
Yeah.
That's right. Former fucking mailman, because we deliver weird shit.
A man put his pit bull / Shar-Pei mix in the bathroom so she wouldn't tear up his new furniture while he and his family were out. When he got home, the dog was in the living room laying on the couch. How did the dog get out? The dog used his weight and power to knock the door down. The dog chewed through the door and walked out. A family member came back and let the dog out and didn't tell anyone else, or the dog was able to turn the doorknob and open the unlocked door.
Doorknob.
I've seen dogs do that. I
have to.
Yeah.
Doorknob. The Velociraptors in Jurassic Park is not something that has not happened.
Kohai says B. She says the dog chewed through the door.
Yeah,
No.
the dog chewing the door is a high. That's happened before.
That's always something that's happened, but no, doorknob.
Doorknob.
Okay,
Koa says C.
let's go with doorknob.
So, well, we got you and Kohai. You
I
didn't
got the
answer,
door.
Samuel.
Yeah,
You said-
no, I did. I said doorknob.
I said doorknob.
All right, here we go. No, the dog chewed through the door. and walked out.
Oh, what?
And how do I know it was true? Because it was my damn door that the dog chewed through.
Oh, God damn it, Larry. This is another one of your fucking.
That question's
What
big
must-
as hell.
Hey, what must a male? Oh, she looked like a lion.
Gay.
She looked like a female lion. I'll show you a photo of her one day.
Gay.
What must a male of the Satra Maui people do when he reaches 16 years old? Ritual dance for 15 minutes while wearing a glove filled with angry, stinging bullet ants. Go through a week-long series of trials to develop strength and leadership. Kill a lion, skin it, and bring its pelt back to the tribe leader. Battle an older man in the tribe for a wife.
Battle
Ants.
older man.
And
I don't know. The kill a lion, skin it, and bring it back to its. I'm assuming this is an African tribe. I could be wrong, but if it is, the lion thing is not an uncommon rite of passage. So I'm gonna go with that.
All right. And what do you say, Ryan?
I said ants.
Kohai says ritual dance. Joker says wife battle.
I say wife battle too.
You say wife battle.
I think
We need a tiebreaker in the chat.
I think
Yeah.
Wife battle. Yeah, is Queen Lala says A.
He
Ants.
says ritual dance.
Boa says
Boa
B.
says B.
Yeah, Boa's with me. Queen Lala says A. That's more votes for A than anything else.
All righty, here we go. Correct.
Good job, guys. Good job.
All right. A new landlord finally owned property and gained some new tenants on a rainy day that escrow went through. Then he received a phone call from one of them. A city home inspector was at the door to perform an unannounced inspection. At the same time, the roof in one of the rooms caved in and flooded the room. True or false?
I'm gonna say true.
Yeah, true.
True.
True. And you know what? I was laughing my butt off when I called my landlord and told him that the roof had just caved in.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is wrong with your
A
life history?
experience.
A woman named Clara jumped in front of a hail of bullets in a vain attempt to protect who? Nikolai Cicero, Ivan the Terrible, Juan Prim, or Benito Mussolini?
That's
Ivan the Terrible?
Ceausescu, and I think it's him or Mussolini, but I don't know which. Ivan the Terrible was around before hails of bullets were really a thing.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
I'm
And I don't know who Juan Prim is.
Yeah, I think Nikolai Ceausescu.
Joker says Mussolini.
Mussolini?
That's awesome, Queen Lala.
So we got Mussolini, we got
50.
Boa,
Yeah.
I agree.
Kohai's for Mussolini as well. Yeah, let's go with Mussolini because it's
Yeah,
Mussolini.
let's go with the chat. Chat
Correct.
always wins. Yep.
Good
Chat
job,
always
guys.
wins.
All right.
Good job,
Why was the 1904 Olympics marathon controversial? Nothing controversial happened. The runner-up collapsed after using rat poison for an energy boost. The winner got caught by spectators using a car for 11 miles. Both incidences happened.
I'm gonna go with both. In a multiple choice, usually that's the way to go.
I'm gonna go
Joker
with
says
rat.
nothing.
I'm gonna say rat poison.
Joker says nothing.
Both incidences happened.
I got another one for both. All right.
Yep, we got Queen's agreeing with that
Both.
too.
All right, let's go with that. Both happened.
Mm.
Because they're just both ridiculous. Man.
While digging in the town of Odense, Denmark, archaeologists found perfectly preserved 700-year-old barrels of wine, gold and jewels, or dead bodies.
Shit.
Wine.
No, it's got to be shit.
It's just the way you saying that.
Shit.
Shit.
That's two for wine, two for
We got one
one
for
for dead bodies.
bodies. There's another for
Why?
shit. There's another for shit. Wine. Yeah, I think that's more votes for shit.
All right, correct.
Mm.
Eva Braun was so enamored with her boyfriend Adolf Hitler that she did what to get more of his attention. Attempted to join the German army to honor him, proactively executed a few prisoners on his birthday, attempted suicide twice, or disowned her friends and family permanently.
Probably disowned would be my guess. I don't know that much about Eva Braun though, so I know.
I'm gonna go with disown because I do know about her family, and her family wants nothing to do with her, even to this day.
Yep, we got almost
Unalive 2 times by Kohai.
Yep, we got C from Boa.
I mean, I wouldn't be
Disowned.
surprised.
Disowned. Queen says suicide twice.
I'm still going with disown.
Naomi.
It would be the suicide twice.
And the suicides have it. Let's see. Correct.
Well,
During the 1898 construction of a rail bridge over a river in Uganda, progress was halted due to the deaths of 135 people. What happened? The rail bridge constantly collapsed at a certain point. The workers were drinking water that their bosses knew was contaminated. A local tribe was killed.
Oh,
a
I know.
tribe killed the night shift workers, or 2 lions were hungry.
Ghost in the Darkness, 2 lions, 2 rogue lions were
Ghost in the
hunting in
Darkness,
conjunction. There's a movie about it. There's
God,
all kinds
that's
of
a good
history
movie.
about it.
Val Kilmer.
Sasquatch.
Oh,
Sasquatch did a stream about it last month.
Correct.
God, I love that movie.
Last one. What custom does the Teton tribe practice to obtain a fertile and happy life? The couple must refrain from sex for 1 year. They are not allowed to poop, pee, or bathe for 3 days. The couple must hunt and kill a wild animal with their bare hands, then bathe in his blood. The couple must have relations with a parent of their spouse on their wedding night.
Oh, let it not be that last one.
Gotta be the fucking relations with a parent. It's gotta be fucking that screwed up.
That's I'm a just because I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, hunt and kill wild animal and baby.
No, it's that screwed up.
I
gotta be
want to give them the
relations.
benefit of the doubt because I know.
Man, I'm gonna go back in here and fix these misspelled words. Damn it.
We got one here from Dempsey. We got Beak says parent. Jesus, Beak, really?
Yeah, Beak.
Yeah. B from so B both saying they're not allowed to poop, pee, or bathe for 3 days. Man, that would suck.
Yeah, it would.
Know me.
It's gonna be relations with a parent.
It is. Yeah, it is.
I know.
Saying,
Tough
hey,
question.
As much as it sounds like it's fucked up, it is, because I'm sure uncivilized countries would still do that.
Well, you know what? As long as she's got a hot mom.
This is a fucked up question. That's all I'm saying.
It is. That's why I put it on here.
Know me. That's a good question. If you were to get married, would you have relations with
No.
their father
No.
before wedding night?
What if he was a
No.
model?
Would you, Ryan? Would you have relations with her father before the wedding night?
That's no, because
Same question you just asked Nomi.
No. That would be
Yes,
with the
yes,
mother. It would be with the mother, not the father. Nomi. There,
So
it
what's
goes
the
this
final-
way. That's
what's-
the way it works.
And then
The butthole's a hole too, buddy.
the
Yeah.
current
God.
relationship that I'm in, father is not around anymore. So
Gotcha. So
I'm good.
What's the
I'm good on that one.
Is it? What do you guys say? What is the chat saying?
It's relations.
Oh, the chat.
Oh, yeah, it's
it-
relations.
it's kind of all over the place in the chat, but I think there's more for the parental relations.
Japan has
God
no laws back
damn
then.
it.
So I guess his relations it is. No, they can't poop.
Oh, sweet
Oh.
Jesus.
Babe.
Well, you know what?
Dang, then I'm fertile as hell. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Well, congratulations to your new relationship.
Wait, you
No,
just
you
like
stop.
cork your butthole or something?
No, me stopped up.
She made herself laugh like that. She's literally pooing in her own pants right now.
You know, I think it's true. I think we did corrupt her a little bit.
Oh no,
Stay tuned, you guys. The second quiz
we
is coming a bit
fucked
later.
Nomi up. We fucked Nomi up. Yeah.
Yep. Good job.
Hey,
Good job on the quiz,
wait till you
everybody.
see the other one. Wait till you see the other one.
Good job, chat. Y'all were the MVPs. We suck. I'll be right
wait till you
back
see
before the next
second
one.
Before we get too much further, I want to draw attention to a chat that Dempsey left here. He says, "Happy Father's Day to all."
Thank you.
I believe Father's Day is actually Sunday, but I do, appreciate
Still.
it. And for all the fathers out there, yeah, Happy Father's Day to you. If we don't see you in between now and then, and also thank you as a father myself. And Happy Father's Day, Larry.
Thank you. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, y'all.
Thanks, Nomi.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Nomi. Happy Father's Day. I mean, with what's going on today, you can just arbitrarily decide.
I mean, you could just say you're a father.
Yeah.
And I demand recognition.
You got a dog, right? So your dog can change its it can change its species.
Yeah, no, I'm no longer a dog mom. I'm a dog dad now. So
Okay.
yeah.
That's a big point of contention between me and the entire world right now.
Dog moms.
Your pets are not your children. They're
Yep.
not even your same species.
Yep.
And they're not
your
your
pets.
lovers either. By the way, did you hear about that guy that got caught? I think it was in Pennsylvania. He got caught in the woods having sex with an animal.
Yep.
Yes,
This was like the other day.
I know. I hate everything sometimes.
I mean, that's nasty. I mean,
Yeah, you ever
can use
wake up and you like
even use a condom, dude.
you hear the news and you hear something like that, and then you hear all the other awful shit that's going on. And sure, there's good stuff in the world too, but it tends to be overshadowed by things of that nature. And all you think to yourself is like, man, somebody should really start a fire that just doesn't go out until the whole surface of the planet is ash.
Yep. I agree with that.
Way to just.
Well, that was dark as fuck.
That's what. So Nomi, guess what's next up on the list? Nomi's adventures in Texas.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And about
Unless you don't want to talk about your fan experiences and what
about the
happened
fact
over-
that your sister's single. Go.
So
I'm out of that conversation, but
It's a
Ryan
joke.
so go right ahead.
Yeah, I know. That's a joke.
well, she's currently I can't say a lot because this is her
Don't
personal
out your
life.
sister.
This is her personal life. But right now she's just like, men are stupid and I don't respect them kind of phase right now. So yeah. But she has a reason why she has that mindset. But at Texas, I went to the Fan Expo. Yeah, Fan Expo in Dallas last week, and I went to go hang out with some of the FNT group. It was a lot of fun. Not a whole lot went down. I did take my Cara Dune cosplay to dress up at con, but I forgot my boots. I was 3 hours into my drive, and I'm like, oh frick, I forgot my boots. And good thing I didn't dress up because the amount of people that were there at the convention center, the body heat count was crazy, where I was just burning up like nothing. I was wearing shorts, a tank top, and like little Chelsea boots. I was still burning up. So if I had dressed in cosplay, I would have fainted. I would have fainted for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah.
In
People
that
were
Texas
right.
heat.
And that's the thing. It wasn't even hot yet. This past week was their hottest days. So yeah, and it was humid more than anything, but I could handle humidity. But it's the people that gathering in one place, the heat from everybody's body is what sent me.
So it was the BO like strong enough to knock you out?
You know what? I was occupied with something else that I didn't even realize what was going on. I was just, I don't think it did smell. It just wasn't cool enough, in my opinion. But yeah, I didn't smell any body odor. And yeah, if I got any whiff of that, I would be instantly out. I would not tolerate that at all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't, when you get large conventions, especially like indoors, especially in hotter areas and all that stuff, that kind of thing. I mean, the BO, it doesn't matter. You're going to get it.
Yeah.
You got that many people in one place all sweating. It doesn't matter how 24-hour their protection is. It's going to come out.
Oh yeah, it will wear off. And I'm pretty sure mine did too. Because I did a lot of walking. And
so that's why you couldn't smell anybody else.
Because I was smelling mine.
Wow.
I was smelling my deodorant of bergamot and lime. So that's why I was okay with not having a
Bergamot
problem.
lime. So you're a cut. You're a cultured woman. I see.
Yeah, I like to smell good.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm going to be sweating while walking around and running away from people. But yeah, it's it was I built up a sweat
And
and I
smelling like spanked ass.
I don't know what
Bergamot.
smell you like to go for, Ryan, but that's definitely something a girl would not go like at all.
Oh, my apologies.
The Lioness spoke about that last Saturday.
And then also, my sister would not like that smell. Just letting you know.
Spanked ass.
Speaking of last Saturday and Ryan and the Lioness, he made his debut on her
Oh.
panel last week.
Wow.
Was that the first time?
Yeah, that you were on
Yeah.
panel.
It was. Yeah. No, yeah. It was.
Yeah, no, it was cool. She was very happy about all of the flag avatars.
She was.
know.
I was unconvinced about all the manosphere weirdos.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it-
What you guys don't know is that the three of us had a meeting yesterday, and after somebody decided to go to sleep, the Lioness thought that I upset him, and I spent the next hour and a half getting yelled at.
I told you what happened. My fucking internet
She
went
didn't
out.
care.
That's
Wow.
it was out until like noon today.
You guys are in the gayest relationship I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's pretty gay. I got no rebuttal of that. It's a little
Yeah,
it's a little gay.
I'm glad you don't. My ears were ringing. You know what saved me? You know what saved me? My son woke up at 3 a.m. and decided he wasn't going back to sleep. When she heard that, she was like, "Well, I'll let you handle that. Goodbye." Click.
Yeah, no, I couldn't get back in. It was the internet went out right in the
Yeah, he
middle
couldn't
of,
use his phone, Ryan. He
I
couldn't
think I
use
was
his phone to
even
get back in.
like mid-sentence. I
Yeah, you
could
were.
yeah, sure. I
Wow.
could do that if I, wanted to run up my freaking data and pay more money.
The hell,
Sure.
Queen Wallace. So Nomi, I want to know, like, 'cause I've never been to a fan expo. So I mean, how is it just walking around? I mean, did you see any drunken fights? Did did anybody, I don't know, slip on a cosplay prop or something, or
So I will say, if you want to go to a con, it's best if you go with a group of people so you guys can organize and plan like who would stay in line for the vendors, who would stay in line for the food vendors and autograph lines, photo lines. It's good to go and make a plan. But I didn't step on anybody's cosplay. I admire people's cosplay because people are dedicated to that art and it's like studio quality. They had costume contests, people who just make things out of duct tape were super cool. I didn't take any. Well, I took a little bit of video. I was, like I said, I was occupied with things during the fan expo where I just couldn't focus on taking video. But as far as drunken things happening, I'm sure you can get drunk before getting to the con and going in there because alcohol was expensive as heck inside. I think one White Claw was $13.
What?
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Fraggle Rock.
Yeah,
That's a pretty expensive bitch drink.
it is. So the two people I'm close with in the F&T world, once they saw the prices, like, let's go somewhere else. So we went to a bar literally across the street and we just had a good time there. But yeah, it was fun. Max von Priestley was there. He is a good friend of mine. And I was in line for Chick-fil-A because I was hungry. A friend was with me as well. We were in line for 30 minutes. So before I continue the story, Max and my friend Josh can agree to this. The Dallas Fan Expo was the most unorganized fan expo we've ever been to. They didn't know what they're doing. They were letting people do whatever they want, which was okay. They were civil, but when you wanted to eat food, there was not a lot of tables or chairs for anyone to sit down. It was insanely overcrowded. So when I was in line with my friend Josh getting food, Max was in line to get an autograph from Charlie Cox, the man who plays Daredevil.
Nice.
And they gave him a number And if his number was called, he would get the autograph from Charlie Cox. So here's the thing. If you're at those fan expos and if you have to pay money to get those autographs, that was $100 that he paid for an autograph. So when they gave him that number, he's like, no, I paid $100 for this. I'm going to get my autograph. I am not going to, like, if I don't get my number called, I'm going to demand a refund. So he waited in line for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and they never called his number. And Charlie Cox left.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So
yeah.
When Max caught up with me and Josh, he was letting it out, his frustration. It's like, oh yeah, like tell me about it, because his line. We understand, like, he's a popular, well-known actor for Daredevil, so he had a crazy line.
God, really?
Yeah.
I got a photograph with Kate Beckinsale
Okay.
at Tampa Bay Comic-Con. She's Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah.
Charlie Cox, are you shitting me?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
He's pretty famous at this point, and he's
no, he's not famous as shit.
Yeah, he is.
Compared to Kate Beckinsale.
Well,
No,
I will
not
grant
compared
you,
to Kate.
she is definitely better looking, and the Underworld movies were
she's a
definitely
more
putting her on
notable
the map.
actor.
Way more notable, yeah.
No, fuck Charlie Cox. He's a cocksucker. Fuck him. Are you shitting me?
No, I'm
Yeah.
telling you that people know who he is. They would show up and they would
Did you
pay
just
money to get
hyphenate
his
his
autograph.
last name?
Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah,
No,
Charlie
because-
Cox sucker.
Yeah, you just hyphenated his last name, Ryan.
But
Yes, because that's what the are you
real
shitting
quick,
me?
JV, I don't think it's that money
It's not
changes
the
hands.
charge.
It's the problem. It's the fact that Max paid for something and then did not receive said something.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
horse shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
and which is horseshit. But yeah, no, we know it's standard to none of that shit's free.
Which, JB, you are right, because I went to my first fan expo last year in Denver, and that's when I met Gina Carano. And I saw her autograph line, like, oh, her line is completely done. So I'll just jump in, see if I can get something signed. And then as I walked in, a guy's like, hey, where's your ticket? I'm like, oh yeah, here's my fan expo ticket. He's like, no, your autograph line ticket. Like, oh, I didn't know I need one. Where can I get one? He's like, it's outside and you have to pay for it. Me not knowing anything, I was like, oh, pay for it. How much is it? He's like, it's $100. Like, I like Gina, but not that much. I'm gonna pop out of here. And Junk 3PO saw me. He's like, wait, just stay in line. And he disappeared for a quick second, and then he gave me a poster. He's like, just stay in line and don't worry, like, you can just get an autograph. Like, okay, so I didn't pay for anything, and yeah, I got an autograph and met Gina.
Nice.
But but I didn't pay for it, but that was my ignorance. So, and thankfully Jay was able to save me. But for Max to pay $100 and not get called, not get that said item, yeah, I would be livid too. So he said that they were going to do another autograph line on Sunday. And if he didn't get that autograph, he was going to, make a stink about it and get his money back. He ended up getting the autograph on Sunday. I think he was online for maybe an hour because he got there early before the line got bigger. But yeah, they finally called his number and he got it. But like what I was saying earlier is that we were complaining of how disorganized this fan expo was, because whoever was leading, managing, organizing it did not know what they were doing, because they did not do that at Fan Expo in Denver for, yeah, here's your number. We'll call you. Maybe we'll call you or not. And when Josh and I got our food, like I said, there's no tables or chairs for anyone to sit down. We decided, let's go outside of the hall. Let's sit down on the floor. We're out of everybody's way. And everybody else that's outside of the hall, they're sitting down as well. And they're not causing any traffic. They're not anyone's way. Let's sit down. And as soon as we sat down, some lady came out of nowhere and started yelling at us saying, no, you're not supposed to sit here. You're causing any traffic. Like, well, we're sitting against the wall next to everybody else who's eating. We're not causing a problem. And we said it politely like that. And she's like, no, you see that line over there? Like that rope barrier? You're supposed to sit over there, which is the exact same thing that people are doing, but at a different side of that area. We're like, okay, let's just get our food, get up and leave. And then my friend Josh yelled at her, like, well, you don't have to be effing rude about it. So she didn't care. We went to the other side. We sat down. Another woman came out of nowhere yelling at us the same thing, that we're not supposed to sit there. And that's when I lost it. I was hangry. I was mad about something else. And thanks, Queen Lala. Thank you. It's called negligence. So I don't do much anything to my hair. Look at that.
It's called an actress that actually sells movies, and I don't give a shit about Charlie Cox, because you know what? Fuck him. That's horrendous. Are you shitting me?
If you trimmed your beard down a little bit, your head is exactly the same width as your neck.
You got jokes, bitch, huh? You got jokes?
I always have jokes, you know that.
Hey, you know, Ryan, you're actually lucky. You're actually lucky that you got that photo with her, because I don't know if you know anything about Kate Beckinsale, but she is a notorious practical joker. She's notorious for it.
Oh, he probably definitely had a "kick me, I'm a bitch" sign on his back after that.
Yeah. Like some of the stuff that she's talked about planning on doing to people, like some lady was sleeping and she was talking about she had some chocolate and she was trying to tuck it between that person's butt so that when they would wake up they would think they pooped their pants.
No, I don't have anything like that, but it was an interesting weekend involving her. So when I come back, I'll tell the story.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, well, now he's keeping me in suspense. I hate that.
I'm glad you hate it.
I mean, I could finish. I had a diva story. I had a diva moment with that girl. Yeah. So as soon as we sat down, that lady yelled at us like, "You're not supposed to sit there." And that, like I said, I was hangry. I was mad about something else. And I just lost it. I was like, we just got yelled at by that lady over there that we had to sit over here to eat. We're sitting down here. We're not moving. We're not causing any trouble. We're not anyone's way. Have a good day. And she like retaliated back towards me, yelling. She's like, no, you're supposed to sit over there. That's the area where you need to sit down. And I just looked at her. It's like, we're sitting down here. We're having our lunch. We're not moving. Fuck off. And yeah. And she's like, well, I'm going to go talk to her. So she did that. And she never came back and talked to us again. So that was my diva moment. Like I said, don't cross me when I'm hungry, and then don't piss me off. That's the only thing I say.
And see, the main thing too is that just highlights their dysfunction.
Yes, that's how disorganized they were.
Yeah,
there was no communication.
If you can't get a seating arrangement, if you can't get that right, I wouldn't have even wanted to be there for the rest of it. If you can't get that right, and I can get hangry too. You know, it takes a while, but I'd have been like, no, I'm sitting here. Then you need to go talk to your homegirl over there that just screamed at us. And that's the other thing. What are they doing screaming and hollering at customers?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a paying customer here and you're yelling at me? No, I'm not going to have it. So, yeah, Josh and I made the best of it. We had our Chick-fil-A. And then that's when Max came over, was telling us about his story that he didn't get his number called and he was about to punch a kitten. He would never do that. But yeah, it was that bad and disorganized. And I think the Denver one was more active and had more cosplay than the Dallas one. But like I said, I made the best of it. I ran into two good friends of mine there that are part of the FNT panel. And they kind of were over it too. So that's when we decided, let's go to the next thing, which would be a bar. And
yeah, it kind of sounds like the expo itself wasn't the thing so much as it was meeting up with people.
Yeah. It was more meeting up with the people than being at the expo.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, I mean, that's always
I mean, it was good to look at the vendors because there were cool people who had cool items to sell. I would like to have bought some stuff, but I didn't want to go too crazy and buying a lot of things. But that's one of the things I like to look at cons is people's artwork and what they're selling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And I never really got into doing cosplay myself, but I do have an appreciation for it. When my oldest kid was still a kid, she and I used to watch this show on Sci-Fi Channel that was run by Yaya Han, who's a legend in the cosplaying world. If you don't know who she is, go look her up. Stunning woman with some ridiculously awesome cosplay. But anyway, she was running. It was sort of an American Idol-esque kind of setup with people who would show up and then they'd get eliminated and that kind of thing. But it was a cosplaying competition. So each week they'd have some theme or other they'd have to stick to, and then built a cosplay in like 100 hours that would normally take them a month.
Oof.
And
Yeah.
and some of that stuff, like some of these guys are so very skilled at fabrication and that sort of thing. Like there was some really impressive cosplays on that. So I used to watch that with my kid. I do have an appreciation for it. I never got into it myself because I'm a dude. But
I'm a dude.
look, women look better in that stuff than men do. That's just a fact.
Hey, no, abs.
You're right. Yes, I did see a man. I don't know what kind of cosplay he was doing. I kid you not. He was wearing a fucking leotard, and I saw ass cheeks from this man.
No.
I don't think he was cosplaying.
Yeah, Joker. Thank you. Heroes of Cosplay. That's what it was called. Yeah. Which there were 2 seasons. If you like cosplay, go check it out. It was pretty cool. Somebody showed up at a convention in a Totoro cosplay.
Ooh.
Like not the main character of that movie, but Totoro himself. I mean, it was like 9 fucking feet tall. It was
And
huge.
was it like furry and like?
Yeah,
Ooh.
it was very lifelike. It was very, very cool.
All I heard was furry, and I got concerned.
You
don't watch enough animated.
Yeah.
That's
a big problem.
Even Miyazaki.
Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle,
or the one I just referenced, My Neighbor Totoro. Nothing. No. Oh man. Yeah, if you haven't watched it now, technically, the Studio Ghibli that makes all those movies is under the Disney umbrella, but they handle all their own distribution and all their own stuff. I think Disney has just distribution rights, but they don't have any say over what goes into these movies. And a great deal of what they put out was either created or masterminded by a man named, I think it was Hayao Miyazaki.
Hayao Miyazaki, yeah.
And he makes excellent movies that are also, for the most part, very family friendly.
Yes.
You ever heard of Princess Mononoke?
Yes.
That's
my
one of his.
favorite. Yeah.
That's actually one of the more hardcore ones too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little less family friendly. It's for a Miyazaki movie, it's pretty violent.
Yeah.
Howl's Moving Castle was his, which is also really, really good. He did Spirited Away is good. They did one that was basically a Japanese retelling of The Little Mermaid. That's much, much better than any of the American versions of The Little Mermaid, if you ask me. Ponyo, yeah.
Yeah.
Ham!
Yeah, Ham! And then Liam Neeson as the dad. It's like, he's such a good voice actor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. They're worth checking out, Ryan. I think you'd probably enjoy them.
My favorite one is Spirited. No, yeah, it is Spirited Away. That's my favorite one. My go-to out of all the Hayao Miyazaki movies.
Yeah.
Do you understand what we just said, Ryan? Because it looks like you're so confused.
I'm so glad somebody else on the panel knows who Miyazaki is besides me.
Yes. No, I know what you're saying. I'm looking at other things right now.
Oh, so we're sitting here trying to convince you to watch these movies, and you just like, all right, I'm gonna go do this thing.
I'm gonna go tune them out.
Well, you. Of course,
fight, Ryan.
Of course, Jay. Whatever you want, woman. Let's go.
Oh, bitch slap you hard.
Okay, well, you know what? You got about 15 days to get ready because I'm gonna thump you harder than your boyfriend.
What?
Wow.
No, finish what you're gonna say. I want to hear what you're gonna say.
If statements were dumb, right? If there was an order to dumb statements, this one would be too slow for the short bus.
I ride the short.
Step up.
You know what? I'll do this. Yeah. Fuck you. Get out of here.
It's like a vampire scene across.
You
Wow.
scared me so much that my puppy had to come and save me.
Oh.
Booga booga booga.
No, don't don't do that.
You did not booga booga.
Superman has kryptonite as weakness. Nomicron has a long.
Stop, Ryan!
Stop,
I
stop,
swear
stop.
to God,
That's
if
gonna get memed as shit.
I don't fucking care.
Beak says he's blind. Hey, Boa, that actually has been brought up. I think not only on Ryan's channel, but on about 3 dozen other channels. Because that was a big thing when they put out that statement. You remember last week or so, like one of the makers of the new little, or no, it wasn't the makers of the new Little Mermaid. It was like New York Post or some shit posted an op-ed that said something about how it doesn't have enough kink in it.
No,
Or did you miss that?
I missed that. Yeah.
I will try to find it and send it to you if I can. It's about a week old.
Okay.
Oh no. We're just gonna skip right past that. I shouldn't even have shown that on the screen. What are we looking at, Larry?
Hold on. I was just talking right now. I didn't even realize that the damn mute button was on.
Yep.
So, what you're looking at right now, guys, these are 50 infamous photos, as I like to call them. Right? Here's the first one. You notice anything different? Yeah, Ryan, keep your tongue out. There you go.
Oh, I've seen this one.
That's fine. Oh, don't. Never mind. No, my.
Go for it, Ryan.
No!
You know, it's actually illegal in certain states to orally stimulate someone. It's there's a state that considers it to be sodomy.
Yeah, because it is.
Oh no! They'll never fucking find out, and who cares?
It is
Your
technically
FBI agent
sodomy.
watching you on the phone.
Second one. Let's see if Nomi has seen this one.
Did they all pee?
No,
That's what I'm wondering. Who in the hell made these
What the
outfits?
those are cyclists, so that's like their little padding area that doesn't really affect
Oh, so they're
them.
just a different color than the rest of the outfit.
Yeah,
Well,
That's
weird.
the dumbest thing I've ever seen. There's no.
Hey, Suka.
Yeah, Suka, that's correct.
Well,
Mm.
I mean, JV, it's
Yeah.
it would be, right?
Yeah. Had to do a double take. Look at this.
I would wear that polo.
I'm sure you would, Nomi.
Is that
Ryan.
that looks like
What?
friggin' Lawrence from Bloodborne? You know, the weird horsey tentacly dude with the mouth full of eyes. Am I the
No,
only
I
one here
don't.
who played that game?
No.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
No, just
All right,
there you go.
this one, I couldn't believe a parent put this on a child. Why would you put that on a child?
Pandas?
English, that's why.
Oh, whoa.
Because
No.
look again at the pandas again, Ryan.
Oh, no.
That's
no.
Bo says he can't make it out. You're probably lucky for that. In the picture, pandas are in various sexual positions on this kid's shirt.
Yes, somebody put this on a child's shirt.
I have seen this pattern on many other things. It's not always pandas. Sometimes it's skeletons. Sometimes it's just people. It's just
Sometimes it's reindeers.
But these are almost always sold in adult-themed shops.
Yeah, this just goes to show what's going on and why these fights are breaking out.
Why?
You know,
Why? Why would you do
I don't
that
know.
to a child?
I don't know. Here's the next
Oh,
one.
The hell? Oh,
Oh, there are people like, yay.
Yep.
well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it looks like something else.
I know.
yeah.
yeah, it looks like titties.
You know, it's funny. There's a book that I read years ago called Unseen Academicals by Terry Pratchett, and it's about a Wizards University that decides to start up a sports team, and they put UU for Unseen, University on their
Mhm.
jerseys, but they're all old fat wizards,
Mm-hmm.
so it just kind of highlights the fact that they all have man boobs, and everybody makes fun of them.
Yeah. Nomi, I have to tell you, I looked, or more accurately, my wife looked, and I offered to buy her this. And let's just say right around midday today was not very fun for me. Although I was joking, she didn't think I was.
Okay.
But I was being a gentleman. I was offering to buy it for her. Her
Okay.
birthday's coming up in a few months. But she didn't want it for some reason. That is
Gosh,
a
I couldn't imagine why that would be.
Ugh.
that is a real sweater.
From Fenty, so it's probably like what, $2,000? You have that kind of money, Larry?
$990.
Oh,
If I rob a bank, I do.
yeah. And
But
Well, that's
I doubt.
and I wouldn't wear it. Ugh.
Look at that. I don't even know if that doesn't even look comfortable.
No,
like
you'd
your
have to
big-
split your foot all the way up for that to.
I was
Yeah,
just gonna say. So your big toe goes on one side and like the rest of your toes on the other?
Yeah, it doesn't even. I don't even see how. It's like Sam just said, that the split. It just
Yeah, you'd have to seriously hurt yourself for those.
Yeah.
Vladimir Putin T-shirt.
Normally, those silkscreen prints, they're a little less like they don't turn out like that when a woman who's gifted wears them.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
She might have got a size or 3 too small.
Well, some shoes that look like
Rooting for Putin.
looks like you stepped in dog. Now this is more tame compared to what we've been looking at.
Yeah.
Hell
And-
yes, boy. Hey, we should get Boa a pair of these for his birthday.
I don't think he's talking about that one. I think he's talking about the last one, the Putin.
Yeah.
What every bride wants: a brown ribbon streaming out of her.
Ew.
Wow, that's unfortunately.
Know me. That's for you.
I didn't say that. I wasn't implying.
You're really asking it when I
This is
meet
what
you
happens
in
when
real
we
life.
We leave him alone with Tom for a fucking hour, and he comes out and he's like,
Oh,
"Now I got to be
no,
as filthy
no,
as
no.
possible because Tom's such a wholesome guy."
We're gonna find Ryan we're gonna find Ryan laying next to a dumpster after Nomi gets her hands on her. What happened? Something touched me.
No. I kid.
Mhm.
These pants.
I've seen those a lot. I don't know why that's a trend.
Yeah, I don't understand it either. I've seen them too. I'm like, what? It just looks like for those of you who can't see, there's wrinkles all down that middle, so it looks like something else.
Hey, I got nothing. Why?
I don't even know why. It doesn't even look comfortable.
It
Okay.
doesn't. It doesn't look comfortable at all.
Came back to the stage.
Welcome back, Queen Lala.
It's been a wild
you-
show so far.
Yeah, it has. You missed some stuff, Lala. I can find a cowboy. Now here's what we should get Nomi for her birthday.
Ew, no, please no.
You are a Texan.
I am a Texan, but I'm a proud Texan. I would never be caught dead in those.
Yeah, she doesn't live in what's the gay city in Texas?
We
Gay.
talking about now? Are you talking about Austin?
Dallas?
Yeah, Austin. Austin's the bluest of the blue. This would make sense there.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see some Austin people wearing that, but yeah, I'm from West Texas, so I'm a real Texan. And yeah.
Yeah, that.
I
And
mean,
it
I know
doesn't.
it does get hot in Texas, but I will not do that. I would rather bear the heat of wearing my boots.
Also, if you're wearing that shit around in Texas, I mean,
That's asking.
part of the
for it.
reason those boots go all the way up is to protect you from things like nettles and rattlesnakes. That ain't
Mainly
going to protect you
rattlesnakes.
from shit
Yeah.
because they only strike about 3 inches above the ground. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that-
I like I said,
the
rather
heel-
deal with the heat.
the heel of these heels are heel. Yeah.
Oh, it's heel squared.
that looks like something that came out of some retarded Italian clothing designer, fashion show or some shit. They
That looked
wear
like
the
somebody
weirdest
got.
shit.
That looked like somebody got drunk and had access to a 3D printer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that looks about as uncomfortable as you. I mean, I'll never wear heels, but I mean, good lord. I mean, I don't see how she could.
Heelception.
I don't see how she can. Okay, I haven't gone down this far, so I have no idea what this is. Oh,
That is unfortunately printed.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like those little cheap stores that are in the mall would display that.
Well, those little cheap stores in the mall get those from silkscreen printers that are mostly in like Malaysia and weird death camps in China.
Yep.
So, it's not like they're real worried about, quality work.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Dude, Ryan's over there. Hey, Ryan, now we know where your tongue can go.
He
Don't
kind of
show
likes
that.
the heels.
Don't
Next
kink
one.
shame him.
My wife's t-shirt says Saturday.
Turd.
Yeah.
His shirt meant to say dope, but only says yeah. I think I've seen that shirt before too.
Yeah, I've seen this shirt for sure.
It's funny because he doesn't look dope, but
Is that from the dad collection who no longer has a life and everybody laughs at?
Outfit from the dollar store, probably.
Yeah. Or Urban Outfitters.
Should I do it? Should you do what?
Oh,
I mean, that's right on the tailbone, too. That would suck.
I'd fist bump that butthole.
It's not even on her butthole, man. It's above that. It's where the bone is.
Ryan,
Bone right there.
Ryan, please
What?
don't do the tongue. That's all I ask.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. You keep doing it.
You'll be all right with it someday.
Let's see. Someone took my art and somehow decided it would look good on a mini skirt.
Yep.
Yeah, that looks.
No, that doesn't look good at all. Like, I hate modern art so fucking much.
I'm going to assume a guy designed it. Wow.
My leg and my abdomen.
What in the Fraggle rockin' murder scene?
Wow.
Oh, I mean, I watch a lot of horror movies, so that's kind of funny to me, but I see where it would be a problem.
These shirts.
Oh,
Okay. I don't see what's going on. Oh, you know what it is?
They're pea stained shirts.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got little stains on them.
It was this. Are these from Germany?
I don't know, but I actually saw somebody wearing a t-shirt like that, but it was like blue, looked like little blue stains. And I was like, dude, what did you do to yourself? Oh, it came like this. Like, no, it didn't. You threw up on it. Anyway, finally, a skirt for women who want to try, who want dry written across their
Opening soon.
But it's dry as hell. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so Santa's doing the equivalent of what I do when I laugh.
Oh, that's just like life's too fucking weird, isn't it?
It is. Look at that. That's crazy.
You know what? Actually, yeah. Save that image and send that to Joker Voice. He's got a buddy who does like poor design fails on his show, JT Gunn.
Yeah.
Late Night with Cap, and this would be right up his alley.
Well, I've got it saved. I've got the link saved for this, so I can always get that to Joker. This literally defeats the purpose.
Yes.
Okay, what is that supposed to be?
It's a visor. It's like a hat visor, so like the beak.
Yeah.
It's a face shield. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so it doesn't protect you from the sun.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
I thought I'm having a mirror flashback. I'm thinking this is like a slave collar or something. I was like, what the hell? They got a slave collar with a visor in it for?
Or it's like a bib you put around your neck.
I would throw water.
That's terrible. That's pretty good. You know, I'm looking at the length of the visor bit there, and I'm thinking that maybe that's actually designed to be a face shield.
Sample text here. Okay.
That's what the purse says. It says sample text here. So it's supposed to have some sort of script on it or like some motivational quote. So, but it's a print shop that copied it from something and
screwed
added
up.
there. Yep.
And she bought it. When you need to go 2 places at once.
Where are you going?
He's coming and going. Looks like one of those aliens from the Arrival, not the Denis Villeneuve movie, but the one with Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
And look at the ankles all. Look how disjointed the ankle is. It's all jacked up. Selfie.
Oh, so selfie. Photography, a successful grand, the best of quality management, beautiful, the bus train.
Magmaniment. Yeah, that was clearly translated by a Korean from Japanese into English with no knowledge of either language.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll have what Thomas Jefferson is having, one of the funniest hats at the Mount Rushmore. Look at his eyes, dude.
Look at Lincoln. He's and Washington's just like, I don't want to be here.
Yep.
I've seen some shit.
I've seen too much. Oh man. This kid's swimsuit looks like a suicide. Wow.
Oh, yes, it does.
That's exactly what it looks like.
So I just got a message from Ryan saying he had a peace out. So we'll see you later, Ryan.
All right, Ryan.
Hope everything's all right. He said something came up, so he had to go.
Gotcha.
I'll put his links in the description after the show.
What Jim Hare don't care infinity.
It doesn't say Jim.
It looks like it's spelled with what it's describing. That's awful.
That is terrible.
Jam out with your clam out.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay. Willing to bet somebody's actually walking around with that. Good intentions, bad name. Definitely. That is definitely a bad idea.
Yeah.
Let's just keep going. This sweater. Yeah. Freddy Krueger inspired.
I'm pretty sure the guy at the gas station down the street was wearing that exact same sweater.
Maybe it was regifted.
Oh, it's Yeezy. Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Distressed. Yeah, distressed. What, did they feed it to a fucking dog first?
Something like that. Just why? Whoa.
I mean, I think if you had like a belt, it might work. But
I'm getting real, did I do that kind of vibes from this?
Yeah. You hike your pants up so high, you're like, yeah.
You know, do the Urkel.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if it had straps and had the belt over, but that, I don't know.
I know the trend now is like girls wanting like higher waist type of pants, but I think that just takes it to another limit. Like,
yeah, that definitely goes. Is that for somebody who is pregnant?
I
Probably.
think that's probably for a pregnant elephant.
Yeah. Give me
Children-
a higher waist.
Children's fashion choices. Hell, oh.
Hell.
I would actually get that for my kid.
I would get that for my kid too. Hell.
Yeah, the prices of some of this shit is outrageous.
Such a ballsy design.
Ooh.
That's testicles.
Yeah, that's exactly what that looks like. With no
You know,
shaft.
if you put that on Ryan, the whole like head neck ratio would
It would
really
level
balance
out.
that out.
Yeah, it would. The way the brand logo loops on this beanie.
Curve.
Oh man, okay. I sent my son off to the University of Florida, and he became a Nas. Oh,
You're one of us.
You're one of us. Oh yeah, chomp chomp. Yeah, that's a real US thing.
that's hilarious.
Yeah. Gator bait. Yeah.
AIDS.
AIDS.
Okay.
The shoes.
Oh, it's not the shoe.
Because they're knockoffs.
So they're AIDS.
This shirt. Okay.
It's a double print shirt.
Oh, yeah.
That's
see,
a little hard on the eyes.
That's very hard on the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
These designer jeans look like they're covered in.
That could be mud.
Yeah, that could be mud. That's not bad. That's not bad.
You know, you ever seen
Wow.
ranch hands come in out of the rain? They look
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
While trying on a pair of rat pants that I'm halfway through making, I noticed a flower on my vagina.
Opening soon.
Dry.
It's first dry opening. This tree makes it look like you spilled something on it.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah,
The shadow print on it.
yeah. 42 jeans with a mesh for added.
Ew.
Well, I kind of hate that.
No, and you don't want to see me wearing that.
No, I don't.
So aloha to cancer. Wait, doesn't
It does. It means both. It's a contextual thing.
Yeah.
Wow. This shirt says Taco Tuesday, but has a photo of a pizza.
I'd wear that shirt.
I would too. Jennifer Lopez wearing Versace denim boots. I remember these.
She has
I
to
mean,
have
she probably
belts to
got-
keep them up.
Yep.
She probably got paid to wear that. Never
Those
thought I'd
look
see
retarded.
shoes that look like actual camel toes, but here we are. Okay.
They're the camo sandals of the camo boots that we saw earlier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Grab them by the
Oh, because they're actual cats.
yeah.
And ugh.
That's freaky though. That's a freaky look.
That's true. I've heard that.
Yeah.
Let's put a face on a gym bag.
Well, that's unsettling.
Is that your face, Larry? I'm just kidding.
No. No, not mine. These baby pants that look like a wow. On a child, really.
I see what the actual image is, but yeah, at first glance, that could be a problem.
Who the hell puts life license in comics?
Comic Sans.
I would do that. That shirt's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that shit is awesome.
I like I like that last one. That last one was good. I would wear that. It's the conflicting imagery. It just something about it does it for me. I have a shirt that's similar to that, but it's like Pinhead's face, and on the one side it's just his face, and the other side in the shape of his head are the words,
Yeah.
"Do I look like someone who cares what God thinks?"
Mhm.
And on that side,
Which is a
pants
line
side,
from
it
the fourth
says,
movie.
"What is it you came for?"
No. That line's actually from Hellraiser 4 Bloodline, which was long before that line and the new Hellraiser.
Well, I figured that because the voice wasn't the same.
Yeah, it came out in 1994. Bloodline did. I used to have a movie poster for it. It's not a great movie, but I like it.
You like all the Bradley ones, don't you?
Most. I really don't like Inferno. I think Inferno sucks. But yeah, the rest of them I like. To varying and lesser degrees. There are some that are better than others, obviously. I like Bloodline better than 3, for example. I like 6 better than 5, a lot better than 5. I like all of them better than 5. 7 and 8 both kind of suck equally, but they're enjoyable for, me, I guess.
Good night,
And then
Queen Lala.
1 and 2 are the best. Queen's leaving us for the night. Well, thank you for hanging out. Always
Yeah,
appreciate
for real.
having you.
Have a good
Alrighty.
night.
You guys ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Same rules apply. What is it illegal to do in Wilbur, Washington? Spit on a sidewalk, ride an ugly horse, play hopscotch on Saturdays, or walk sideways?
Play hopscotch on Saturdays.
Spit on a sidewalk.
Keep in mind, I've
Anybody?
never heard of Wilbur, Washington.
Me neither, not until I put this quiz together. Anybody in the chat?
Nope.
No, but
Doesn't look like it. Beak says B, it looks like.
Ride an ugly
Ride
Ride
an
an
ugly
ugly
horse.
Yeah.
Joker
I-
says spit.
I got a book somewhere that has all kinds of like weird local laws in it.
Boy says hopscotch. What say you, Nomi?
I said spit on the sidewalk.
Spit on the sidewalk. And Sam, you said what, hopscotch?
Yeah.
Boy says hopscotch. That's 2. Joker says spit. That's 2. Beak says B,
Ride an
which is
ugly
ride an
horse.
ugly horse. So we've got a tie.
Yep. But we only got 3 people in chat now, so I don't know if we can break it.
Come back, Ryan. We need you with your idiotic thoughts.
I don't know. Just pick.
What would Ryan say?
What did
No
Ryan
idea.
say?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He'd be like,
Some-
I don't know. Walk sideways.
Probably spit on a sidewalk. He loves spitting on things.
Okay.
Somebody's saying D.
Yeah, that's that doesn't break the tie.
That doesn't break the tie, dude. Nice try.
Just pick one. It'll tell us.
Well, lady's choice. She said spit on the sidewalk, correct?
Yep.
Right. Nope. Ride an ugly horse.
Oh.
In
call,
California,
Pete.
it's illegal to lick a toad.
I want to say true because California has weird laws.
Yeah, I'll go with true.
And they didn't ask for
True.
consent. See?
It's illegal to do what in Michigan? Throw snowballs at parked cars, sleep with your spouse on the first Tuesday of each month, watch television from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays, or tie a crocodile to a fire hydrant.
No, the crocodile to a fire hydrant thing that applies in one of the southern states. I think it's Alabama. It's not Michigan. Because I've heard that one before. Also, it makes absolute sense. You wouldn't want to do that in Michigan either, in case there's a fire or something.
Yeah. Naomi.
Throw snowballs at a parked car.
Anybody in the chat?
We'll go with snowballs. Boa's going.
Boa
with
saying
snowballs.
1. Okay.
I think Joker voice said crocodiles, but
Crocodile.
I mean, it would make sense, but there aren't any in Michigan, so
Okay, so we've got 2 for throw snowballs. We got
3 for throw snowballs.
Okay. So Naomi, you said throw snowballs?
I did.
Alrighty. No, tie the crocodile.
Why?
Naturally.
If there are no crocodiles in Michigan, it's too cold for them.
An old Colorado law says you must do what? Get a doctor's prescription before taking a bath, allow police to use your home for stakeouts, pay taxes for state elections, or donate blood.
I think it's pay taxes for state elections.
Yeah, it's probably accurate.
You saying the same thing?
Yeah. We got a
Doctor's
Oh.
prescription for taking
Really?
a bath.
Wow.
Yeah.
Everybody else went with that too, it looks like.
In Morrisville, Pennsylvania, it's illegal to wear cosmetics without a permit. False. You must have a license, not a permit. Or true.
What?
I'm gonna go false. You must have
In
a license, not a
Mooresville,
permit.
Pennsylvania, it is illegal to wear cosmetics without a permit. False. You must have a license, not a permit. Or true.
I'm going with false.
False.
True.
Oh
Huh.
my gosh.
Why was the Encyclopedia Britannica banned in Texas at one point? It contained instructions on building a gun. Someone was slapped to death with one during a brawl. It did not contain any accomplishments of Texans. It contained the formula for making beer.
As much as I like the slap to death one, I don't think that would outlaw it in Texas. I think that'd just be something that happened in Texas. So I'm going to go with it did not contain accomplishments of Texans.
Well, let's
No,
ask the Texan.
I think it's containing the formula for beer. Because I think, yeah. I mean, I know it's illegal in all states, maybe. I could be wrong about all of them. But I know that making moonshine is illegal in Texas. So I think that's why it stopped. They didn't want that because it gives you the formula how to make moonshine and making beer as well.
Making moonshine's illegal pretty much everywhere, though.
Nope, not in Ohio.
I said pretty much.
Okay, that's right. I had a friend from Ohio, or I had an old roommate from Ohio, and she would bring me some moonshine.
Yeah.
So
Boy says beer, so we're going with Nomies, and it's correct.
Told you. The Texan is right.
Performing this act in Whitesville, Delaware, can get a woman arrested for disorderly conduct, refusing to pay a parking ticket, participating in adult social clubs, proposing marriage to a man, or breastfeeding in public.
Probably the breastfeeding.
I don't know. Whitesville, Delaware. Don't know the place. But if disorderly conduct, yeah, probably. Maybe breastfeeding, but if it's an old law, it could also be proposing marriage.
True.
Joker's saying marriage proposal. What say you again, Nomi?
Breastfeeding in public.
Yeah, I'm going to go with marriage proposal.
Let's see. Correct. What carries a $200 fine in Massachusetts? Falling asleep on a park bench, denying the existence of God, running southwest during a rainstorm, or change a flat tire on the street? Nomi, you should know the answer to this. You just did it.
Yeah. Oh, but that's not illegal in Texas, though.
Did you just give away the answer, Larry? Is it falling asleep on a park bench?
I didn't say anything. I didn't say that.
You said she should know the answer because she just did it.
Well, because I recently changed a tire yesterday.
I'm just messing with it because she changed the tire yesterday.
Yeah.
Joker saying flat tire.
Yeah, I would go with that.
You know what? Yeah, I'll go with that too because it could be an imminent danger to the public for those who are not paying attention.
It is denying the existence of God.
Really? In Massachusetts, I would figure if that law is as old as I think it is, it probably would have come with a heftier penalty than $200.
Oh, yeah. A headless law. By law, what belongs to a man in Michigan? All the debt a wife incurred before marriage, child support of a child that isn't his, if a mother has their personal information, the personal items of a soon-to-be ex-wife. I need to go back and redo all this stuff. A woman's hair.
When it says personal quote-unquote items, are these items of a particularly salacious nature?
Yes.
Hmm.
Nobody says a woman's hair. Joker says debt.
I'm going with the items of a salacious nature because that's just too weird.
And Joker says debt. So we don't have Beak is saying child support. So we've got all four. All four.
Okay, I'll change. I'll go with the debt.
The debt. No, a woman's hair.
I was right.
You were right the first time. Wow.
The city of this state, it is illegal for adults to bathe more than once a month during winter season, but children cannot bathe at all during winter season. Vega, Texas, Clovis, New Mexico, Landor, Wyoming, or Twin Falls, Idaho.
Landor, Wyoming.
I mean, I've been to Lander. It's a nice town. I've never heard of anything like that, so it's possible that it's on the books, but it isn't practiced.
Yeah, because I'm not sure where Vega is, but Clovis, they do get winter seasons, but not like what Wyoming would get.
Joker says Clovis. I've been to Vega, Texas. I've been there. Got
Yeah,
stuck there during the blizzard.
I don't think it's Clovis. I've been to Clovis. I hate Clovis.
Boa saying Blandor, Wyoming.
Well, I don't know if they had it written down as Landor. It's not. It's Lander with an E.
Oh, Lander. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had it written down with an OR. But
Yeah.
Nomi's got Boa's vote, so we'll go with that. Landor, Wyoming. Correct.
Ah,
Yeah, it's not something that I think they enforce there.
In 1967, this city enacted a law making it illegal for ugly people to walk down the street. It was aimed at Civil War veterans and immigrants who lost limbs or suffered burns and were penniless on the streets.
In
They were fined.
1967?
And they were fined, I think they're supposed to say 18. They were fined $200 for being too unsightly for the public eye. The law is no longer enforced, but is still on the books. Yeah, I need to go back. I thought I fixed all this stuff.
It's Louisville.
yeah, I was gonna say it's Louisville.
That was the only city that's on there that was involved in the Civil War, besides maybe San Antonio, and I don't think that they were that involved.
No.
Nope, San Francisco.
No, those. Yeah.
What can't?
Oh, right. Yeah, because there was a lot of rush to the west after the Civil War too.
What can't you do in South Berwick, Maine? Drink soda in public after 10 p.m., buy a cake after 9 p.m., park in front of a Dunkin' Donuts, or pay for dances at a strip club.
Pay for dances at a strip club.
Maine's a pretty straight-laced state, but I think it's probably soda in public after 10.
Joker says strip club. So we got to go with that. And Nomi and Joker are wrong. Park in front of a Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay.
due to heavy traffic. A 2010 amendment reversed a 1913 ban enacted in New Mexico. What was the ban? You couldn't vote if you were deemed an idiot, which back then meant having a mental disability. False. The ban was enacted in 1910, or true?
No idea.
I want to say it's true because New Mexico is a pretty stupid state. It is.
I know, it's just the way you said it. Yeah, I'll go with true. I have no idea though, because I've never heard of any of this.
False. Oh. It was enacted in 1910. Not sure what the penalty is for committing this act, but doing it will at least give you a warning in Gainesville, Georgia, if you are caught committing this violation. Lighting firecrackers on Thanksgiving, not opening the door for someone in public, eating fried chicken with a knife or fork, or drinking beer with your left hand.
Probably lighting fireworks on Thanksgiving.
Joker says chicken.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with lighting fireworks on Thanksgiving though, because it's like disturbing the peace, right?
Yeah.
All righty, let's go. Nope, eating fried chicken.
JV, right.
Good call, JV.
Swearing in public on the streets of Rockville, Maryland would catch you a $20 fine. False. The fine is $200, or true?
Excuse me. False.
There you go.
Yeah.
People caught loitering about any building with the intent to overhear discourse therein and to repeat or publish the same to vex, annoy, or injure others is guilty of a misdemeanor in South Carolina, Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Montana.
Oklahoma.
Got one for Oklahoma.
I think it'd be Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
JV, It's not racist. They're only 10% of the population. No one cares.
Like another state, Illinois has a law against eavesdropping. However, unlike the other state, it is a class 4 felony to eavesdrop on a planned crime and then report it, eavesdrop on emails, eavesdrop on barking dogs, eavesdrop on your own conversation.
Dude, eavesdrop on a crime and then report it. It's Illinois.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Nope, eavesdrop on your own conversation.
How does that
Huh.
work?
That's
Exactly.
what I say.
It's my intrusive thoughts. That's why. Just kidding.
Tickling a woman's chin using a feather duster in Portland is illegal in Maine. True or false?
Well, Portland and Maine are totally two different places. So false.
Well, no. There is a Portland in Maine. There's also
Okay.
one in Oregon, but there is a Portland in Maine. Go with true.
So we need a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Anybody in the chat?
I think JB's still mad. You know what? My mom's a Southpaw.
There's
too.
a city
Suck
in
it
Maine
up.
called Portland. Yes, we know, Joker.
Yeah.
Is it true or false? Is this a trick question? Did I put a trick question up? That's the question.
Aren't they all trick questions, really?
Kohai says true.
There's a tiebreaker.
Okay.
All right. True.
Ah.
In Massachusetts, you must have a license to do what? Shave your head bald, not grow a beard or chest hair if you're a man, have long hair, or wear goatee.
Have long hair.
No, me.
I would say shave your head because that requires that you need to have an esthetician or a cosmetology license.
Joker says bald.
Mhm.
That's two. Let's see if it's true. It is wear goatee.
Oh.
It is illegal to be jobless in Minnesota. It is illegal for a woman to appear unshaven in New Mexico. And in South Carolina, it is illegal to play bingo while drunk. All true. False. There is no law in New Mexico about women shaving. False. It is not illegal to be jobless in Minnesota. Or North Carolina is false. It's South Carolina.
I have no
All
idea.
true?
So
Yeah,
I'm
we'll go
one
with
for
all
all
true.
true. All
Yeah.
true? Correct.
Hmm.
That's it.
I'm a criminal in New Mexico then. No, just kidding.
I don't even know where to go with that.
Sorry, guys.
I didn't either. I was like, wait a minute.
I
You know what? It's probably good that Ryan left because he'd have a field day with that.
I know.
And JB, I don't actually have anything against lefties. I just like making fun of them because my mom's a lefty.
I'm left-handed too.
I know.
Boom. We got another 50.
Oh boy.
This one is not like the other one though. These are most unfortunate fails that you had to take a photo. Check it out, Naomi.
Okay.
How's your car gonna flood and be on fire at the same time?
I mean, I've seen it happen.
Probably leaked fuel.
We get some crazy monsoon seasons here in El Paso.
I've heard that though. A buddy of mine lives in Texas. He was telling me, I said, what about the really bad monsoons? He was like, man, that's Dallas that gets all that. And I was like, well,
No, can't confirm. Yeah, after being in Dallas last weekend, yeah, they get some crazy storms and they last for like 5 minutes. I was like, well, this is the longest 5 minutes I've ever experienced, and it lasts for an hour.
That's how it is where I'm at. You just get hit, and 5 minutes later it's gone. But yeah, that's when it's your stop and the door is open to this.
I don't know what I would do.
Yeah.
This happened to me when I said I've been to Vega, Texas. I was in somebody's truck, but that's what I opened the door to.
I mean, I've never had that experience on a vehicle that I wasn't aware that it was that snowy outside. But yeah, I've opened my front door on my house to that many times.
I've opened the door. I've opened the door and seen the snow all the way up to the top. Awful. Dear Lasagne thief, just for your information, it was a gift from a friend because my mom died this week. Happy New Year.
Oh,
That's messed up.
someone stole his lasagna.
Lasagna? Is that supposed to be lasagna?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
lasagna.
misspelled.
Lasagna.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No. Yeah. No. Absolutely not.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did
No.
you ever see
I don't
that
know if
video
that's-
that there's
Go
a
ahead.
there's a video of this like moped type like Vespa whatever over in like India or maybe maybe it was Bangladesh or something like that. Anyway, so the mirrors are mounted on the handlebars, right?
Mm.
And one of the mirrors was gone, and it left a hole where it should be mounted. And somebody was poking it with a stick, and his fucking cobra comes out of it.
Oh gosh.
It was a wild video. I don't know where I found that at the first time, but
I don't. So when I was in India, there was a guy who did it as just like see if he can get money out of tourists. He had a cobra, and he'll let you have the cobra around your neck for like 10 rupees. And I
Hell
did
no.
it, and there's a photo, and I can't find that photo anywhere. So there's a photo of me with the cobra on my neck.
Nomi likes
You
to live
couldn't pay-
dangerously.
Hell no, you couldn't pay me enough to do that. Get that. I saw a cobra get beat up by a chicken.
Yeah,
By a
Yeah,
hen.
chickens are vicious.
yeah, they are.
Yeah, cobra was trying to. It was three of them. They were trying to get the chicks. They thought twice about that when that bird got the pecking them upside the head. And you can see the cobras looked at each other like, "Dang, dude."
They brutal.
Yeah, Boa. That's a big ass spider.
I'm wondering if that was a tarantula. I don't know what that was, but like people in the comments thought they were like that had to be Australia.
Yeah, and I mean, the fact of the matter is like most predatory animals fail about 4 out of every 5 attempts at getting food anyway. They're either fought off or they just, they miss entirely, that kind of thing. That's why you don't see a lot of like reptiles or larger predators like lions and stuff moving around a lot unless they're hunting.
Yeah,
because they got to conserve the energy because they don't know if they're going to have another meal.
Mm-hmm.
right. Yeah, cobras are slow.
As snakes go, yeah. Most snakes aren't actually nearly as fast as people think they are. You can move your hand faster than they can strike.
I won't name names, but it looks like someone ate their mom's lipstick.
Mm-hmm.
Or the pet rabbit next door.
Coffee maker that saved my life a week ago. The coffee maker.
Oh, because that's the Keurig lifting it up. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's crazy.
imagine hearing that in the middle of the night when you're dead asleep.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Almost died this morning on the highway, bounced from left lane up in the air and impaled my windshield.
Yep, that is an irrational fear of mine.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that irrational. It happens all the time. It doesn't
Yeah.
usually result in a fatality, but it can.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on a freeway and I've moved over to the other lane behind dump trucks, and that's the reason why to this day I don't drive behind dump trucks. And something happened, it hit a bump and just all kinds of nuts, bolts, debris, wood, everything. Just I mean, I was seconds. And all that stuff would have gone through my windshield.
Safety tip, by the way, for those of you out driving on interstates and highways and such, if you have to pass a semi, do it as quickly and efficiently as possible, because if you are next to them, well, one of their tires blows out, the force of that explosion, the kinetic force, can and will kill you.
Yep. That's why I always used to tell my wife, I'd be like, hey, get out from between, when she was driving, I'm like, get out from behind the semi. She's like, why? I was like, you want to live, pull it, get out in front of, get away from it. Especially if the wheel, like you said, or if it pops off, like what happened to that one truck driver that died a few months ago. Somebody's wheel came all the way off the semi and went across into another semi truck driver's windshield, went through it and killed it.
Yep.
Not a big fan of ballet, but my wife said this would be that's messed up.
Final Destination Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Next one. I accidentally ripped out my eyelashes an hour before I got married.
See, that's That is a real fear that
Ow.
women have.
Oh, like all of them. Fuck.
Yes.
Oh, I bet that hurt like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I know. I haven't experienced that, and pray to God, I'm knocking on wood that it never happens to me.
I get it. Sometimes I get them like tangled up because I'll sleep on my face or whatever and all that. So I'll try to straighten them out, and I end up pulling 4 or 5 of them out. But goddamn.
Yeah, I have long eyelashes too. Can you all confirm for my wife that I'm not dumb and it would have happened to anyone? This guy ate dog treats. It's on the
package. No, you're not dumb. It could happen. That would be me.
I mean, yeah.
It clearly says it though. I mean, I guess if you're just seeing frosted trees.
Dude, most people don't read signs when they're printed very large and right in front of their face. I could see this happening to a lot of people.
Confirmed.
Yeah. Beak says he was just behind a semi here recently on I-25 that blew a tire. Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
It is pretty nuts. And someone who had a blowout yesterday on a tire, it's a real thing.
Yeah, and I hate being around semis because I know in California they're not supposed to go faster than 55. Where I'm at, it seems like it's more of a suggestion because I've been on the freeway going 80 and I've had those suckers pass me.
Mm-hmm.
And this is every day, and especially when it hits winter, I always see them in a ditch because they be on the freeway speeding in the snow. I've never seen a semi on my freeway go less than 70.
Well, I mean, out here the speed limit is 80, so 70 is pretty common for them. They're not supposed to drive faster than 65, especially with all the sudden changes in elevation that we have here. Mm-hmm. It's really not safe, but they do.
Someone flying out of this happened to me. That's the person's luggage.
It looks like mine because mine's purple.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My bar has no. I can't tell you how many times I've asked, "What do you have on track?"
Can confirm. I've been to his bar before.
I'll bet. But yeah, that's happened to me. I was pissed too. I was just like, they were walking right past, and I was like, they just gonna leave my luggage right there. Passed out in a parking lot at an emergency room, and they sent the ambulance to take me 15 feet and charged them $420.
That's a lot more common than you think it is. Anytime they can to make money. He's lucky it was only $400. Typical ambulance probably will charge you $1,000 or more.
$1,000 or more, yeah. Wife and I saved for years to build our dream cabin in the woods. Less than 2 years later, abandoned house across the road decided to open up a tobacco store.
Oh God. Yeah.
They light themselves up like the beacons of Gondor.
Mm-hmm.
Bought these binoculars specifically to go to the Grand Canyon today. Well,
it's snowing.
You got a sight. Received this today. Kind of resembles my mental state.
It's also a metaphor of my life.
Handle with FedEx.
This is my view from the bathroom floor, looking at the hole in the ceiling I just fell through.
Did you bounce? Is that how you ended up so far from the hole?
Dude, I was watching this. There's this YouTube couple named Evan and Caitlin, and a few years ago they played games and they would do DIY projects on their house, right? And Evan he was working on something, and they were above the garage, and while he was talking, he went through the floor into the garage.
Yeah.
When you find out the hard way that the Italian restaurant's hand sanitizer looks exactly like olive oil.
Oh no. It does though. Either that or
why would you have hand sanitizer? Like restaurant hand sanitizer at your table.
Everybody was doing that shit for COVID.
COVID.
I know, but Why in a fancy bottle? Why couldn't it be like in a plastic, like kills 99% germs bottle?
It should. That's a good point. It actually should be very
Or be
clearly
labeled. At least label it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like with things like that, there are actually regulations. That's not up to code. It should be labeled clearly.
Yeah, because that's a lawsuit.
Yep.
Mhm.
This week started with a breakout. Then I had to get my car towed. Now I spilled spaghetti in my shoe. And somebody walk up to him, "Hey, you gonna eat that?" No.
Ew.
The ice cream cake I ordered for Valentine's Day says "I love you," but some of the letters fell off during transit.
Yo.
Yo.
I actually have that photo saved. Yo.
Dropped my cologne in my sink.
Whoa.
That's a pretty sturdy cologne bottle.
I know.
Yeah, it is. Hey, there's some bricks out there as cologne bottles. There's some real bricks out there. And machine came through my local John Deere for repairs from the tornado into Kentucky.
Corn. Yeah.
I can see corn going through a windshield though. Toast it is.
That's happened to me as a kid.
Don't show JV that because he would freak out.
Oh, JV's in chat.
JV's
Hey,
he's
JV.
looking at it right now.
He's probably like freaking out. Yeah, no, I would have thrown the bowl like right across from me. Yeah.
That's definitely what an alpha male would do. If you think your day is bad, just know someone out there is sitting down and watching 20 to 30-minute video on how to be an alpha male.
I mean, yeah.
I'm just trying to refund 2 tickets. Man.
Yep. So yeah.
And you know that's by design. They hope you give up and you never get your money. I'm stubborn though. I'll get up and go to the damn terminal and get my money back.
Well, it's the same with like subscription services, like streaming services, for example. Like it's real easy to sign up for those, but if you are trying to cancel a subscription, they make it as difficult as possible, hoping that you'll forget it, that you'll give up and let them keep taking your money.
Not me. I just changed my credit card.
You know, and most of the time, that's also why they give you those like 7-day free trials and shit, because they're hoping that you will forget that you paid for this.
I don't forget. I binge, like if I want to see something, I'll binge watch the heck out of it.
Yeah. Greetings, Josh.
Hi, Josh. But I'll binge watch the hell out of it and then turn that sucker off.
Yeah.
Can you guess which month a pipe burst under my house?
Yeah.
Dang.
Well,
That happened to me. I had a leaky toilet, and it was leaking underneath. Same house that I was renting where the roof caved in. And one day my landlord showed up angry as hell because the water bill was $1,100, and the pipe was leaking underneath the floor, and I didn't know. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I ain't do nothing." I live in central. This must be Boa. I lived in central Alberta. It got down to roughly negative 45 Celsius tonight. Woke up to frost in the corner of my bedroom.
Yep, that sounds like a Canada thing.
It's not just Canada. That's happened where I live too.
That's Boa's room.
In the last couple of years, actually.
I said that.
Yeah.
My mom watched my favorite sweater. Is this the new look?
Yeah, Kohai says that frost thing that happened to her house in February of this year. Or no, wait, you were talking about the flooding, weren't you? Yeah. I don't know. I could believe the frost thing though too.
No. It's been so cold. I snapped my welcome mat. Sam, I can see you walking home in a storm and just stepping on a welcome mat and the sucker breaking like that. Maybe the perfect ending to a big view.
Well, that's why you buy stuff that's rated for the weather.
Guy parks on the stripes thinking he can avoid the freezing rain, only to be under a leaky pipe. Ordered a rose
Apothecary.
sweater from Etsy for my fiance. This came instead. We're both double vaxxed and healthcare workers.
I'm vaccinated.
I don't think that was an accident.
I don't think so either. Lost both legs in April. Yesterday, I flipped my wheelchair off a sidewalk for the first time.
I like that he has a great sense of humor that he's
he's like, well, in the parking lot of all places.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I was billed over $2 billion for a week in a hospital.
Holy shit.
2 million. How is this even possible? How can American healthcare system justify itself? They figure they don't have to. Came home after a long shift.
Because they don't have to.
Yeah. Came home after a long shift, went to get some food. A mouse was in it.
Yeah.
It happens. It looks like a field mouse too.
He's actually trying to fix the soup. Why are you getting mad at him? He's ratatouille.
Hey, grind him up. Put him in there. Put him on the grill.
Well, you don't want hantavirus, so it's a good idea to get rid of them. But
a student in my class tried using 4 devices to cheat on a quiz, but somehow managed to get the wrong answer on all of them.
He's also masked too, so that's why he failed.
Yeah,
they were probably required to wear those. Would be my guess.
That's still stupid. When you have more cell phones than brain cells. When the stylist says, "I'm having a rough time with your hairline." I can see this happening. This is Shadow's neck.
It's been mine because I cut my own hair. I got better at it, but in the beginning, it looked chopped to shit.
Since Christmas, I've been wearing these, noticing how the right ear sounds lower than the left one, but just brushing it off. What?
Those are different sizes. Those are different sizes.
Completely different sizes.
And also, he didn't take the thing out on the inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
My girlfriend found a Band-Aid in her food. Well, her mouth really.
Gross.
A friend's dad made some cayenne rolls from scratch tonight. He thought he was using cinnamon. The rolls had no cinnamon. Ooh, that was hot. I know that was hot.
I bet his butthole burned.
Oh man! And the bad thing is they were probably good too.
You know what cinnamon does? Cinnamon cuts that stuff. It cuts its
acidity,
problematic, nature of the acids in it. Like there's a reason that they serve cinnamon rolls, for example, with like say chili. It's because you can enjoy both, and you also don't shit fire later.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. No, the cinnamon is really, really good for like spicier foods and stuff like that. It will really cut down on all the after effects, especially for those of us who are getting older and can't handle it as well as we used to. It's a good idea to have something with cinnamon in it along with it. Cinnamon rolls are great for that. Actually, they make
so basically, eating chili and drinking a Fireball will help you.
Why would you drink a Fireball? What?
Fireball, the liquor, yeah.
Well, first of all, I'm not a 21-year-old girl, so I don't drink that. And secondly, it's cinnamon flavored. I don't think there's actually cinnamon in it.
Oh well. The view from my apartment when I moved in versus now. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't understand the point of this.
Wait, okay, so which one is the before picture and which one's the after picture? Because the before picture looks like dirtier or just lit differently at a different time of day.
I think it's just more buildings are around it. Because if you look at the first one on top, there's more like open air. There's not a skyscraper. Versus the one on the bottom, there's a building.
I wonder if that's somewhere near Ground Zero.
Probably.
Yeah,
but I don't really see a huge issue with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My shopping bag broke at the top of the stairs, and the lettuce made a run for it. Oh, that sucks. Is that a raccoon?
That's a cat.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what that is, but it's.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a cat. That's the best stuff.
Oh, so it is.
Let us go. We don't want to be held captive. Joke's on you. Most picks in that card are yours.
Oh.
43. FedEx in Alabama strikes again. This time in Jameson, all 20 packages were found in the woods.
No, looks like California.
Yeah,
Well, at least the bear didn't eat him and go on a killing spree.
Exactly. Had to take in one of the parents' dogs for a couple of days. My wife only put one of the cats away before I got home with the dog. I had to put away the second cat. It went well. Y'all bet that cat was pissed.
It's possible one of those fingers is shorter than it used to be.
Yeah. Not my teeth, but someone's not eating solids today. It seems that I'm the only one who commuted into the office today. Maybe there's a memo out there I didn't receive. Okay. You're the only one that came in. I told my husband cutting his own hair is a bad idea if this happened. It looks like Ryan.
It does.
That's right.
Does.
Where's Kohai? Where's Kohai?
She's watching. She's watching. Yeah, that does. It does in fact look like Ryan. Weird.
It looks like a strung out Ryan, like when he was in college.
Yeah.
A strung out college age Ryan. Let's see. Christmas gift applied directly to my driveway.
Oh, that's a tragedy.
Yeah.
Was that wine?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm visually impaired. I couldn't tell the difference between a wireless charger and a mug heater.
Oh.
Well, that's funny.
Get you another phone, bro. Today I screwed up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely did.
Mm-hmm.
Some fucking people, man.
So what do we have left? We have a video. Called Toilet Trouble. Test tube babies. And by Ryan's request, I found the 30-second Yogi video.
He's not even here.
And he's not even here. Why is there toilet trouble? Because some guy was.
I'm getting older. Things don't work like they used to.
No, about this. It's the 6-foot python.
Oh, I've seen this. Yeah.
The 6-foot python.
Bedford resident, the man in his 20s, was sitting on the toilet when he saw this curious critter descending from the bathroom heat lamp.
Running out of toilet paper is the only scary thing that can happen while sitting on the john. Of course, it's Australian. Sitting on the toilet when he was horrified.
Yeah.
It scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I mean, he was in the right place for it.
The snooping serpent was identified as weighed in at a whopping 22. Oh, that's a big boy. Many comments debated whether or not the man had overreacted.
No, he had a great reaction.
Would have been a great. Hell no, that python would have bit the mess out of him. Just keep showering. Drama's only a ghosty 21.
Yeah. You know what's funny is that it's not true, or that is true. Like things can get into the bathroom. It's always good to like clean, especially under the rim of the bowl and all that stuff. You want to make sure that is kept very clean. There was a spider that got imported from another country via, somebody's luggage on an air flight or some shit like that from another continent. I think might have been South America, might have been Asia. Don't really remember. Anyway, ended up in Florida. Started breeding with the local spiders there and all that stuff, and they like to hang out just underneath there. And the problem is that if you got treated right away, you probably wouldn't die, but there was no guarantee.
You're talking about arachnophobia?
No, I'm talking about a real thing that happened like 4 years ago.
Good grief.
Yeah. And there have been instances with snakes coiled up under the rim of a bowl. In
That's
various
right.
countries where snakes are very, very common.
Yeah.
Because they'll come up through, and I've even seen pythons come up through the pipes, and that sort of thing. That happens actually in Florida with all of those constrictors that were released into the wild and all that stuff. Some of them find their way back in via the sewer systems.
Yep.
So
when I was stationed at Fort Irwin, we used to get them. We'd be driving in the Hummers, and the snakes would come through the air conditioning. Just come right out. I mean, we'd be like, what? And they'd be crazy too. They would attack the trucks.
Yeah. And as if the wildlife wasn't bad enough, sometimes your roommates are dicks and electrify the toilet seat.
Yep. Next one. Now I saw this the other day. This is a bit more, I wouldn't say, serious, but they're now saying that scientists can create synthetic human embryos with stem cells. So they're not using sperm, they're not using eggs. They're just bypassing, or they think they're bypassing the human element altogether. It's like you still need people's stem cells. You still need male and female RNA in order to create actual living embryos. These are, I don't know what the fuck these are, but they're not. Those aren't people embryos.
Yeah.
They're trying to say that the embryos they're thinking that they'll probably turn into people, but some of the others are like, we don't know what they'll turn into once as we grow them. And I was like,
it's like they may not have used like the actual actions of the sperm zygote and the egg zygotes like doing their thing, but they still had to. These are human embryos. They had to extract the RNA from both of those in order to make that happen, because you can't just make life without. I know they say they map the human genome. They still don't know what more than 0.03% of it actually fucking does.
Yeah. So they've already been at it. They've already been at it on mice, and the mice didn't survive past the first stage.
No, of course not. Because it's not real life. It's an abomination. Nature has a way of correcting itself.
And for you guys out here, there's definitely copyrighted music on this. So,
hey, Nintendo U, good to see you. So, Nintendo U is a new name for an old friend. So, yeah.
Do you hear music?
Yeah, I hear the music.
There we go. Didn't go down long. So there's the bear checking stuff out. There's Yogi or Baloo or whatever you want to call him. He just,
hey, yo, boo boo. That's for our food. Get us some of that picnic basket.
He's just looking like, you guys ain't gonna do nothing either. You gonna sit there and let me eat.
Yeah, it's like,
I mean, if he just wants a meal too, I'd give him what he wants and then he leaves. But I would not, try to shoot. I've seen this video.
Whoa.
The raccoon.
What's the old saying though? That an 800-pound gorilla sits where he likes.
Well, wait, let's see this.
Oh yeah, the raccoon.
Dude should know you can't walk up to the drive-through.
You can in most places, but
oh yeah, and they gave him something to eat.
Oh, he's gonna keep coming, but you can't do that. They're never gonna leave you alone.
They're never gonna leave you alone now, and they're gonna bring friends with them.
Yeah.
Did you see the video of that lady that opened up a door and there was like dozens of raccoons just ran into her house?
Yeah. This chick's, they're like, oh, it's so cute. Oh, it's like we gotta, look out for the little animals and all this stuff. You've obviously never dealt with raccoons in your fucking lives.
Yeah.
Goddamn hippies.
America runs on Duncan.
Is that Kate Beckinsale?
That's Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, she looks different. What former? I think they've been divorced for a long time, man.
Well, they're back together.
Yeah, when they're not fighting.
I guess I don't know, but she looks different. She doesn't.
Oh
look the
my
same she
god!
used to.
Wait, hold on. I gotta show you guys this. I'm glad I didn't turn this video off. I think this will be the last one.
Yeah, don't feed the animals. That's
Check this out.
Oh, I've seen this.
Well, he got out just in time.
Yes,
Boy,
he
did
did.
he.
It's on your side.
Looks like the opening scene of an action movie. One of the things I was expecting to see at the video that wasn't even in the top 20. The explosion was caused by a clipper lighter left in someone's clothes.
Check your pockets.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Always, always, always check your pockets.
I mean, I have the bad habit of leaving my chapstick in my pants, but that's, the least of my worries.
Right, but you should still check your pockets, make sure you got everything out of there, because like coins will fuck up the machinery. Obviously, these things explode, and it turns money into like a wad of like chewed gum.
That's very true.
Yeah. Any important information that you've written down on slips of paper and that sort of thing, yeah, that's fucked. So just check your pockets. Always make sure that you check your pockets, but especially for things that might explode.
Yeah, exactly. Well, guys, thank you for joining us. That does conclude tonight's show. Hopefully the list I put together didn't put everybody to sleep. I hope you guys, my fellow panelists, I hope you enjoyed what was put together. Definitely always taking ideas, whatever you two want to do. Of course, we'll also add that to the list. I will start off by saying I will be out of town next week, so I will not be here at all next week, not throughout the weekend. Even if a certain feline goes on, I may or may not even be able to be in the chat. So you guys will see me 2 weeks from today.
All right.
Good deal. Nomi, you have any new and exciting things coming up?
No, I haven't made any videos recently, and I just had a crazy of a week, and I wanted to place that video. I think I will post the video because it's already done. But as far as new content, I haven't done anything. But I'll be around. I'll see what I can do.
Good deal. Kohai says, guess you won't be first then.
I'll still find a way to do that, Kohai, just like I did today.
I still think it doesn't count if you're on the stream, but whatever. That said, as for my part, this weekend's going to be kind of interesting. We will be doing Screaming Into the Void tomorrow. After that, though, the Sunday Star Trek stream, I will be setting it up to simulcast to this channel as well. For those of you who watched over here and not on Ryan's channel, I believe it will be on Horny Alf's channel as well. But I will not be on that show. I will be out of town Sunday, out of state actually. So, I'd say tune in anyway. I just want to make sure that anybody who has been following those doesn't miss an episode. So that'll be up and live around 2 p.m. on Sunday Mountain Time. But I won't be on it this week. My kid's birthday is this weekend, so I got to go. But I will be back shortly after that. And I'm looking at a couple of extra days off at the beginning of next week from work. So I might actually have a long game stream on either Monday or Tuesday. I haven't decided which yet.
That sounds good to me.
Yep.
Speaking of that, I still have to post my stuff, don't we? So no, you get no judgment from me. We know that you just came back from the expo, and this has been a crazy whatever. Anyway, she made me forget what I was going to say. But we know it's been a crazy week, getting back from Dallas and everything. So I would just say, you'll post your videos when you're ready to do them, and just let everybody know, people are going to watch them. So that's all that matters.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be I'm gonna do my best to make more. I have no excuse, but I'm doing what I can to go with the flow here.
Just real quick, Boa, if you haven't seen the full episodes of the Picard series, I would suggest if you want to follow along with the stuff, we get really into spoilers. We go through each episode, so if you want to watch those and you don't want to be spoiled, go watch the episodes first. If you don't care, then I would say it doesn't matter. Good night, everybody. Appreciate all of you coming along for the ride. It's been a good show, been a fun show, even with all of Ryan's tonguing.
Gosh, don't say it like that. Don't say it like that.
Let's say it like that because it gets a rise out of you.
Don't.
So anyway, thank you all for being here. It's been a wonderful night. And remember, YouTube, it could always be worse. It could be raining flaming cobras. Night, everybody.
What is it?